G'day, good morning. Alabaducci, how you going? Good evening and Chico rolls. How are you, everyone? Welcome along to week number whatever. Let's call it 17. Not that it is. And welcome along to the iSpike and hang on, make sure your hat's right, little Skully Live. G'day, folks. How you going, everybody? Hey, that super zoom's working in all right. There we go. Hello, focus. And focus. Hello, people. Hello, people of the world. Good to see you in here, folks. Hello. I haven't sent the email out yet, and I'm about to shortly. I like to start my shows with just saying, g'day, how you going? Have we got a bit of a show for you today? Yes, indeed. We've got some super special people coming on the panel, and I've got something just sitting right here. Let's see. It doesn't go ting ting. Anyway, it doesn't matter. My show and tell item for today, something pretty cool indeed. And let's do a bit of a quick roll call, eh? Hello. Do we look good and do we sound good? Is the music okay? I'll turn it down a little bit. But let's see now. Roll call. We have Magic Mushroom Mars. G'day, my man. How you going, Mr. Mars FPV Drones? Drone Effects with Claude. G'day, Claude. How you going, mate? We have, let's see now, moving down. Roland. Oh, man, you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Good on you, Roland. Mr. Peter Carroll. Mr. Peter Drone Carroll. Way to go, Peter. We have Overtaking Lane. Man, how you going, brother? Good to have you here, man. Thank you very much for coming along again. Excellent. Bloody excellent. And I hear you've got one of Jim, Mr. Graphics signs, street signs coming your way, mate. Bloody brilliant. That's really cool. Really cool. Let's mine up. Where is it? There it is. Over there, right there. What's going on here? Hangouts on air is being discontinued on August the 1st. Oh my God! For quick stream, try YouTube webcam. Right, we'll have to find out about that. Bloody hell, go away. Hey? Well, we'll get into that in a minute through the discussion, I guess. Let's see now. We've got, we have the four lads, the awesome Pawsome. So Thomas O'Sullivan. Hello, mate. We have iAdventures. G'day, Brian. How are you, man? Good to have you here, brother. Hello, he says. G'day, mate. How you going? Excellent, folks. Excellent. Hang on a minute. Just need a slurp of me old coffee. Good morning. Let's see now. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. 1:05 a.m. Good on you, Roland, man. You're a dedicated brother. You are a dedicated brother, man. You really are. I've got some exciting news of a new stream. I better write that down, actually. Got a couple of things going on there in the front there. Let's write it down, guys. Hang on. Rightio, that'll do for the minute. Alrighty, continue on with the roll call. Mr. Mitchie, old guy and a drone man. How you going, Mr. Super duper Mitchie with his FPV? Just watched only about half an hour ago, mate. Watched your latest little one there, the couple of test flights, mate. Awesome, fantastic. Doing the old flips and things. Pretty good, man. Just a bit of a loose aerial or something there, wasn't it, with the GPS or something you're talking about. Anyway, all beautiful, all good. Let's see now. People saying g'day to each other. Drone shots, mate. G'day, drone shots. How you going, man? Hey, good to have you here, brother. How you going, mate? Hello. Thanks for coming along again. Excellent. All right, now let's see. That's the roll call. That's the up front with the chat. We've got 11 people. Good on you, folks. See the shape of that one? Look at that. Isn't it? It's very sexy, I reckon. Very sexy. It's a sexy thing. That thumb is a sexy thing. I'll say no more. I'll say no more. Let's see now. Drone TV, that's the one, man. IMAX rule. Yeah, Mars. Excellent, man. Don't they what? I've got mine set up right here. Looking good, looking good. Enough room, enough real estate, screen real estate to put your little windows where you want them. And I'm really, really happy for you, Mars. You got your own iMac 27-inch, and also the new internet. Mate, you're not going to know yourself, man. Compared to the old days, you'll be bloody farting those videos out like freaking Easter eggs. You will. Back from the sky. G'day, mate. Hello. Howdy doody. Top of the morning. And hello from Skully. G'day, g'day. Back from the sky, mate. Hey, Jimmy from Florida. Hang on, no. Yeah, I think I'm right there. I think I'm right. Oh, hey, I'm having a good old trying to get the memory banks right. I'm doing my homework, see? I'm doing my homework. Back from the sky, Jim from Florida. Anyway, I am about to bung out and get the ball rolling. I've got it right here, ready to go. I just got to go, bam, send. Now, you've all got the key to come and say, g'day, hello world, along with iSpike. That's it. Hey, nice t-shirt, hey? All right. Yeah, man. So I've just sent the email out, everybody, those that are in the chat and those that are not. An email has gone out with the key to say g'day to you and everybody. Now, what's going on what's going on here? I've got to refresh that one because, there we go. And I'll just mute it. We're off and running. Oh, man, looks good, doesn't it? All right, better get out the way of my little drone there. Might go over the drone. Can't get it sit in the way of that one. All right. Let's see now. I hope he sticks around. Okay, you guys talking to each other. There's Mr. Rand himself, Mr. Claude. Hey, Claude. Okay, all right, you boys are having a chat. That's the way. Good evening, Miss. The old man of the drone, actually old guy. Excellent. Let's see now. We've got Conrad's probably sleeping in, having an afternoon nap. He's normally been quite reliable, I would say. I've actually added to my list, guys, some really interesting people. I've added. I guess I won't drop their names until the event comes up, whether it be today or in the future. They come and join me live and get involved in the panel, whatever the future panel is going to be. I am going to do what a lot of people are doing, the OBS. I've got that ready to rock and roll. And we bought some Amazon. I was on a binge on Amazon Prime Day. Nearly $1,000. And we've had a small windfall, so I thought I'll invest it in the iSpike Arena show. We bought a new microphone. We've got a preamp. We've got a special effects sound box. We've got a whole bunch of things. We've got a little stream deck. Press the button, stream deck. So we'll be making videos as we learn about it and set it all up as a part of the thing. I noticed we have some people in the house. Hello.
G'day.
G'day. And Conrad, how you going?
What's up, Spike? How are you? Good evening. Good morning.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Good on
Thanks
you.
for inviting me.
Carlos from New York and Mars from Melbourne, Australia. Excellent.
In a while, I have a lot of show and tell to show you.
You do? Oh, brilliant, Conrad. Excellent, man. That makes for a good show, man. And I've got a really good one just sitting right here. It's going to be, I think, quite impressive. Probably more so for the motorcycle community, but it's something from about the 70s. It's very rare, quite unique, and I got one. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to showing that. I'm looking forward to seeing your stuff a bit too, mate. And
yeah,
Mars, our good friend Mars there, I'm going to click it on you, Mars. You're going to hit the stage, mate.
Yep.
Mars, you're a bit dark, man. Your face is a bit dark.
Hang on.
Nah, he looks good.
There
you go.
Now he looks scary. That's better, mate. And I like your t-shirt, man. Hey, Paulie, you like that too.
Drone Effects is leaving. Oh, man.
Who, what?
Drone Effects with Claude. I wanted to talk to people about this young man.
Oh, that's okay. That's
Later.
Later, yeah. Cool. Thank you very much, Claude, for dropping in, man. I know you've done the thumbs up, so thank you very much, Claude, for the quick today in the beginning. Good on you, man. Once again, I'm going to catch up here. We have James, hey, from Canada. G'day, James. That's Creative 7 Incorporated. I do applaud anybody and everybody to go over and check out James. Creative 7 Incorporated, a channel dedicated to really helping people, quite interesting, different information about a range of topics. And what a cool guy. I mean, I tell you what, when Neighbours was on, not Neighbours, what do you call it? Friends, American Friends. I could see James in that show. That's how bloody handsome the fella is, eh? And he's got a good voice and he presents really well. So hats off to you, James from Canada. Thanks for being here, Creative. Mike Roche. Mike, g'day, Mad Mark Mike. No, that's not good, is it? Oh, well, Mad Max Mike.
Mad Max.
001. That's who he is. Yes.
001.
Yeah. So Mike Roche Studios. We got Craig, Mad Kiwi. G'day, Craig, all the way from New Zealand. We got Craig. That's Mad Kiwi. Good on you, Craig, for being here. Leggy work. Hey, man, haven't seen you for a while, leg work. Good on you for being here, my friend. Hats off to you. Skully says, hello, leg work. How you going, mate? RC Dude FPV UK. Another person that's up at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Good on you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Thank you.
Roland has joined us, brother.
Big pardon?
Roland's in there.
Hey.
Oh, Roland at 1 o'clock in the morning. G'day. Hang on, I'll take it off.
Yeah.
Hello, mate.
How are you doing?
Good from the Netherlands. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, you got your new microphone.
Yeah. Sounds good, right?
Yeah, it sounds good too, man.
Yeah.
I'll come off me. I'll just come back onto me. I just want to make sure I've covered everybody in the chat. I think I have. Going down. Thanks, man. Appreciate your time. You're welcome, James. Mike Roche, be in the show in a bit. Oh, good on you, Mike. Mike's going to pop in. Just home, LOL RC Dude, righto. Yep, g'day, and then you work. Just turned midnight. Still early for us, 9 hours. Yeah, good on you, man. That's right. When the sun's just coming up, is when it's going down. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean. And g'day, Happy Lux. Hey, Happy Lux. Much love from Luxembourg. We have truly a global. It might be small in numbers, but we've got every corner of the world covered at the moment. And isn't that bloody awesome? I reckon that's
the best part. It's cool.
It's brilliant. Somebody else popping in? No. Now, I want to... The music, guys, is that too loud or is it okay? What's going on?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Okay, you can hear my voice all right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you, Happy Lux. 9 likes, that's the way. Good on you, folks. So I've crapped on a fair bit there. Would anyone else like to chat about anything?
Yeah, love my iMac. Love me iMac.
Love
you got it already?
Yes. Tell us about it, Mars. Tell us a bit about it.
Oh, yeah, it's 219. Instead of getting the 3 gigahertz, for the same price, I got the 3.1 gigahertz.
Yep.
27-inch, 8 gig, which is upgradable to 128. But I think I'll settle with 64. Seems affordable. Well, when the time's right. And just getting used to the new things like the what is it, Spike on the back, the Lightning USB-C or something.
Oh yeah, Thunderbolt. Yep. USB-Cs and whatnot.
Yeah, well, that's all I need is one of them with a HDMI adapter, and I can connect my other screen up to it because that's got the HDMI output, DVI input.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me just check something, Mars. You sound really quiet. Does anyone else think Mars?
No, he sounds good, and his picture is really
clear.
clear.
My volumes, and I'm just sorting that out now.
His camera's happening.
Yeah, because I'm using the iMac cam and the Logitech. The other camera I've got, I'm using a speaker from that.
Okay, mate.
So that's the camera from your new computer?
I just had to adjust my my volumes here from.
Yeah, Carlos. The one I'm using now is the iMac.
Man, it looks really sharp.
It is. It's
Nice.
like, I'm very impressed.
That's the
I
built-in.
mean, you actually look good now.
Yeah. No, it's just
You look more handsome than before.
it's worked wonders for my skin. You see.
Very supple. I never realized.
But the other cam, it's 1080p, but that's an old camera. I mean, that's what 12 to 15 years old. So you know.
I've got a 1080p Logitech as well, Mars, and I found it's an old one, and no way is the camera. It doesn't give 1080p like it used to.
No, it doesn't. I think it's the same one as I've got from what I remember, the C615 or something.
I don't know. It's no good anyway. So it's going in the garage sale, you know.
Yeah, it's a compression on that cameras. That's
What I'll do is I'll change cameras and I'll show you, brother.
All right. Like Roland just said there, Mars, it's the compression on the cameras.
Yeah.
So what you can, Roland, the compression from back then a few years ago is different to now, and they can't keep up, or what's the go?
yeah, it's called old-fashioned transmission in the compression. So it yeah.
Doing
The-
good.
Can somebody explain to me what that compression means? Like, what does that mean exactly?
Yeah, it's sending the data from the camera to your. Nowadays, also the newer webcams have a processor inside, you know.
Yeah.
So they calculate and they figure all that stuff out, and then they go through USB the 3.0 and they send it to the internet. So it's more handleable through all the switches and data thingies, and it's just better.
Gotcha.
Because else your computer also has to do the rendering of the video. Now it's done in the webcam, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a
So it
difference,
takes a step away, takes one
Yeah,
step out.
for your
Makes it work quicker,
computer.
right?
Yeah, it
Cool.
kind of takes the pressure off your PC, so it runs better and faster. And
Gotcha.
streaming.
Thank you.
So you're on your other camera there, Mars, eh?
Yeah, this is my other camera. That's on the other screen here beside me, Mac. So
That looks good, but just not as sharp as the other one, I think.
no, that's correct.
You're still handsome, though.
Yeah, show us your new work. There it is. There it is. Oh, the big 27-inch iMac, man. And look at this.
So,
The chat on the side there. Way to go.
and that's the other two.
See the screen?
Yeah, they're the other.
Can I see the base of that computer, please? Of your new one, right there, everything. And do you have the wireless keyboard?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and
I'm
this
jealous.
mouse is insane. I can scroll up and down, scroll pages that way, and like,
Yeah.
oh man, it's just.
Magic mouse and the magic. Did you get the magic pad as well, Mars?
Yeah, it's you got to charge them up via USB-C. No, not that. No,
You didn't get this one?
no.
Because,
Oh, I like that better. To
Yeah, I
use,
think they're around.
use your hand.
It's I think it's $20. You can get the one like that, but it's got the numbers on it that goes, on the side.
Oh yeah. You got the numbers. If you look at your keyboard, you got the numbers across the top.
Yes, that's right.
And what you can get, Mars, is what I've got here, man. Have a look at this.
I've got another one, brother, but it's got the cable. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, but I've got. Where is it? That one.
That thing there.
Yeah, that's it. But it's got the cable. You know what I mean?
It goes over the top of your keyboard. You got.
Yeah, this one's got no cable. That's just that cable you see. That's me phone charger cable.
Yep.
Was what I've got up the back because it's you know what it's like, brother. At the back, it's hard to get into the USB connectors at the back. So
Yep.
what I've got a splitter, which one USB, and then it's got 4 outlets. So I've got
Oh yeah.
underneath here, I've got it hooked up to 4 outlets, and
That's the way, mate. I've got one of those ones. You'll find out. You'll end up getting all these bits and pieces. Now you got the computer.
Yeah.
But I've got one of those ones that hook in and it sits underneath. And
yes, yeah,
Four little ports at the bottom, about $60, I think, $70
Yeah.
Australian, whatever.
yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah. I'm happy with it.
It's nice.
Yeah,
Really nice.
fantastic, no, it's fan-bloody-tastic, mate. And I noticed in the chat you were looking into, setting up your OBS and what's
I have
the thing you speak of with Yard? What's that all about?
I actually done a stream what's it called, the unlisted stream, and yeah, it worked grouse on the settings I had. Extremely happy with it. So
Yep.
the only thing I can't do is join someone's stream with OBS because iMac just iMac full stop hasn't got virtual cam, so you need a Windows computer to do it. But other than that, yeah, I can't wait to do a stream, to tell you the truth.
And what's this yard thing that I see you talking about in this?
Oh, StreamYards. Yeah, you can. That's like Google, sort of for free.
Right. StreamYard.
StreamYards, yeah.
And does that sort of work exactly like this, and you can get on YouTube?
Yeah, like Google, yeah.
I mean, I just got the notice there, August the 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it's
stops
around
over
the
here. Over here, it stopped already. The Google Hangouts.
Has it, Roland?
Yeah.
And what are you using? What are you doing now? You're just using
I'm the OBS and Skype.
Oops.
OBS and Skype works.
Yeah.
You can send that to YouTube.
Yeah, via OBS, of course.
Via OBS. So okay. So and Skype is the thing that you use to bring people in.
Yeah, it's a good clarity of the cameras are good. Clarity is good.
Skype,
it's free.
It's got a good reputation of being reliable too. Skype is reliable.
Yeah, it's reliable.
As you say, it's free. It's a good thing.
I went back and watched my video that I've done, the unlisted one.
Yes.
And I actually watched that. I could put the settings on 1080 at 60p.
On your new computer?
Yeah. Like,
Nice.
when you watch a YouTube channel, you can change the settings.
Right.
Well, before...
How do you set up the 60p bit? Because I know I can do 1080.
Because I've got mine set on 5,000 kilobytes, which I've bumped it up to 6,000, but I haven't tested it.
Oh, okay.
It's like I'm streaming in 4K. But it's actually, it's when you look
I guess once the YouTube does its little compression thing,
Yeah.
the quality of the picture, the outcome of the quality of the picture is pretty damn good.
Yeah. So
I'm not looking at the window that we're streaming, the delayed window, and it looks pretty clear, nice and clear.
Yeah, I'm watching it on my phone. It's pretty.
Mine looks really good.
Yeah.
working real good. My last live stream, that I could only get like 320 or 480 when you rewatch it, you know what I mean? Couldn't go any higher than that. So obviously everyone else is watching it at it's not good. It's underneath 720p, you know what I mean? It's crap.
Yeah, it's because it's the I understand what you're saying.
All fuzzy, and then the circle comes, keeps buffering, and I gave up on the lives. You knew what I was going through. I waited for the internet, then the iMac, and now.
I remember Mars waiting for his fiber optics.
Oh
Cool.
I just want to check the chat, boys.
JDS joined us.
Yeah, overtaking lane. Thanks, thank you, Carlos.
Shut up.
Kiwi.
You're right. We used overtaking lane. We used a C922, and they are good. The C922 is the one that's just before the latest one, the Borax or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Logitech. I really like that 4K one. It's still up there in price though, but the C922 is a good Logitech webcam. It's a lot of people love that one because it's the superseded model, the next one down, so to speak, but it's still very, very good.
That's that sort of squarish oblong.
I using the C920 or something like that.
Yep. And I want to say JDS flying. G'day. How you going, mate? Skully would like to say, g'day, JDS. How you going, mate? Hey, brother. Hey, good to see you here. Good to see you here.
That makes two of us, JDS.
There you go. What did you say there? What makes why
He gets all fuzzy when his girlfriend kisses his mouse.
Cat gets jealous. Overtaking lane. Roland, do you just screen capture the Skype window? We are using Streamlabs OBS. So you've got a Windows system overtaking.
Yeah, I've got a Windows system and I'm using the NDI plugin. I forgot the NDI plugin for OBS.
Right,
That is.
to see
And then, yeah,
to-
and then if you use the desktop app of Skype, that's the bigger business version. It's also free. Then you can use the NDI plugin, and you can screen capture that NDI plugin because it's hard day and etc. etc. Yeah.
yeah,
It's a little bit of a workaround, but once you got it, it's pretty cool.
it works good.
Yeah, yeah,
Definite improvement in your voice there, Roland, with that microphone, man.
yeah, yeah.
You guys look all professional here.
Yeah.
Broadcasters. It's awesome.
I went on a binge with Amazon Prime, and I bought exactly what you've got there, Roland, as well as a effects box and a little Streamlabs mini stream deck, or a stream deck, so you can press the button and get it all going on. Now I'm going to be running OBS through a Mac system, so I won't be able to get the next one up Streamlabs. I can only just use the standard OBS because Streamlabs is not available for Mac yet.
Yeah, but it should for what you do, you should be okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're not a bloody TV station.
No. So it's cool.
Yeah.
Considering, amazing. Everything looks good.
Now, what I want to share as well. Oh, hang on. We've got Izzy. G'day, Izzy. Raspbar funky. I just got out of bed, mate. Good on you. Good on you. You got out of bed to come and get involved in chat and streams. Good on you, Izzy. Thank you very much. Skully says, "You bloody ripper, mate." Thank you for getting out of bed and coming to join us. I'll go on a drone. Maximum of 4 Skype windows in OBS, I think. Is that right, Roland?
Yeah, it's the NDI. You can let's see how it's called, or exactly how.
So
You can only have four maximum.
Yeah, it's the Skype source you get, and then yeah.
So
Now you can put in more the more you like. Yeah.
So using the NDI plugin, you can use this, get many people as you can fit on the screen.
Yeah, and it's the yeah, and then you can share it through OBS and YouTube.
Yeah.
But over here we also have Google Meet. I don't know if you got it already, but that's almost the same as Google Hangouts.
Righto. If
Yeah, and that's
does anyone really know why it's changed, why they've done it?
yeah, that's Google. Something that works, you got to break it.
Is that old man in a drone? I mean, drone bomb?
Skully drone
Oh,
bomb.
drone bomb. What's up?
I can't hear this thing. I think this microphone plugged in. I'm gonna have to unplug this. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we got you. Got you, Paul.
Can hear you, Paul.
Can you hear us?
In the house too.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Hey,
Drone.
There's another
What's
New
up,
York.
Oh,
there we go.
stylish.
Mr. Crowley.
Boston Skully here.
Hello, it's Crowley Skully.
Boston Skully here.
Austin Skully. Boston Skully.
What's up, guys?
How you going, mate?
What's happening?
Hang on,
What's up, Mr. Crowley?
Mr.
What do you
Crowley.
know now?
And we go over to Paul, the drone bum. Can you hear us all okay, Paul?
I hear you guys fine. Can you hear me okay? Or
Yes,
you guys
we
get
can. No,
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
hear
you're
you
fine.
mate. We can hear you good.
all right, cool. I don't know if I had to mute my thing because sometimes you get an echo or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't do the headphones.
Okay, no, you're good, man. You're good, and we can hear you loud and clear. Slightly delayed. Good to have you here, Paul.
Mr. Crowley.
Crowley's
Mars,
rapping.
tonight, buddy. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
look, Mars, you got the stage, mate. Do the stand up. Do the stand up, Mars. There we go, Paulie. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, look, hang on. There's a better one. Go do that again, Paul. All right.
I like
We
Mars
didn't
better.
get to see Mars's.
Hey, hang on a minute. I got yeah, man. Yeah, man. I got the long sleeve one, Paul. I just pulled the sleeves up. So, there you go. Look here. Look at me. I'm so honored. I'm so honored. Anyone buying the merch. It's fantastic, Paul, mate. Good on you.
Drone Paul's in the chat, brother.
Drone Paul. Yes, yes, he was in earlier, was not he? Yes, yes.
Dan, hello.
But yeah, good on you. What
Oh, in the chats.
I don't know if you're able to turn the volume of your microphone up on your laptop at all, Paul.
Right, I'm on a desktop. I will try.
He sounds pretty good.
Sounds all right.
So now
Either
she's
that or
got-
talk louder.
Yeah, I can
Sounds
do that.
Sounds all right.
I'll talk louder.
Yeah, I hear him. I hear him
Mr.
fine.
Crowley, Mr. Crowley, he's upside
Conrad
down.
hears me fine.
Look out, he's fallen off the planet.
Trying to fix my camera. There we go.
There we go.
Drone Bum, did you actually go out today at all and try to fly in this heat?
I did not. I stayed in the air
neither did
conditioning. Big,
Me too.
big lazy bum that I am.
I drove back from Maryland. Actually, real quick share. I was in Maryland the last 2 nights with MD95, Chris and Chris.
Nice.
And he hooked me up with 2 new drones. He fixed
He
2
is
of my
amazing.
drones. I mean, the skills that this guy, and I'm not getting paid, but the skills this guy has, like he repaired my drones before my eyes in 20 minutes tops. Took them
Oh my
apart, put them
God.
back together. He actually took one of his cameras and the VTX out of his own drone and put it in mine because mine was just kaput.
Wow.
And he went over and above. He showed me how to do the binding, and that just one took me like 10, 15 minutes almost because little switches, and you basically need almost 3 hands to make it happen. So,
Conrad, I'd just like to welcome Curtis to the panel. G'day, Curtis.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's happening, Curtis?
Good day.
Just enjoying another Pacific Northwest day. It's actually kind of cold up here. The rest of the United States is kind of going through a heat thing going on, and our high today was 52 degrees. I was
my
chilly
God.
today.
That's quite
I was
fresh, isn't
using the
it?
wall
what a
100.
change.
Very good.
That's good audio.
7 o'clock in the morning in winter time in Australia. Yeah, bloody, I've got a radiator heater between my legs. Keeping me quite warm. Got warm boolies. You got a warm body.
There you go. Yeah, no, I got the invite. I thought I'd drop in for a little few minutes and say hi to everybody.
Yeah, good on you, Curtis, mate. Thanks very much for doing that. I have an email list that's growing and growing. So what I'm doing is I'm glad you got the email. I'm just doing the bulk email, and I'm trying to work a good plan out like Mitch does. Sends it out like a day beforehand, lets everybody know, reminds them of the upcoming event. And then, of course, on the day, he goes out, and anyone that's interested can come along and pop in like that we're doing now. And yeah, brilliant. I've added some really high-profile boys onto the list, and you just never know, do you? It's like going fishing, you know. You don't know who wants to come in and say hello. If they get the opportunity, it'd be really good.
A lot of times it's just time constraints. Who has time to do it? You know, that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
man. Yeah. Like, I mean, one of them, I'll give you an example. Sean Oz, and he has a tattoo shop there. So at 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, I think it is in Canada, the start of this show, he probably peak period with a tattoo shop on a Saturday afternoon, you know. So yeah. Let's see now. I want to go to Curtis. What have you been up to, Curtis? Because you're with us not for long. So what have you been up to, mate?
Lots of fun stuff. I've got a couple of shows that I'm doing. I'm sort of taking a little bit of a break from the one live show, the Drone Owners Network live thing. We're kind of retooling that just a little bit, and then I've got Drone Squad TV that I'm formatting and getting ready to go. I've kind of done a few test shots, but yeah, I've got some stuff kind of coming up, working on, having some fun with that. Tomorrow I've got a friend of mine that I can't reveal his name, but he recently got hired by Amazon, and yes, he's going to be working on the Amazon drone that you guys have always heard about. He and I are going to plan to meet up in the morning and do some chatting about that. But other than that, and we're going to do some flying too. He's really a builder kind of guy, whereas I'm more of a DJI kind of drone guy.
Okay, man.
But,
so Curtis, when you say this is the first I've heard of it. What you're just saying now is the Amazon drone. Is Amazon actually going into business and they're going to build a drone?
Oh, you haven't heard about this?
No, man. No. What about you, Mars? You heard about it, Roland?
No. Yeah. They're changing the drone. It's in Australia, brother. In Canberra.
And
Yeah,
Amazon,
Yeah, a lot of people kicked up a lot of fuss about the noise, and well, you know, obviously they've set something to see, or I don't know, put the.
is that like an Amazon delivery drone you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about, Curtis?
Yeah, buddy.
Exactly. It's an Amazon delivery drone.
Yeah,
yeah.
well, you know Canberra, right, brother?
Yeah, I see this. I remember the story, Mars.
Yeah, because where it's delivering is out to sort of where you live, delivery system.
The suburbs on the outside.
Yeah.
Not the inner city.
No,
They're just doing tests and things to try and work out so it's not so noisy and all that sort of stuff.
they're going to change the structure of that actual drone. It was like it had 2 arms and 2 wings. It had like 6 motors on one side, 6 on the other. It was just too noisy.
So that's why they hired him.
Okay.
They brought him in to do some programming stuff and some redesign and stuff like that. But and he's part of a larger team, of course. But
He and I have known. Got some nice close contacts there, Curtis.
Yeah, he and I have known each other for years. He was really surprised he got pulled into this job. So, but yeah, I'm excited for him, and he's been up here for a week. He's not used to the weather up here in Seattle. He's used to more East Coast Southern weather.
Yeah.
But no, it's pretty exciting stuff. Fun stuff to kind of look at.
How about I remember talking to you a couple of weeks ago, Curtis, regarding how you were going to mix it up with a little bit of FPV and a little bit of a camera drone sort of stuff. Have you made any more advances in that area yet?
That goes right back to my buddy that just moved up here. He's very, very advanced as far as building drones, and he and I are going to get together, and he's going to show me a whole bunch of stuff. And we were supposed to do it this morning, but I had some other obligations I had to do. So tomorrow we're going to get together. We're going to start putting some parts lists together and start building some drones. And he says he's going to get me 4 or 5 going, because we're going to crash them. That's all there is to it. When you start out doing this stuff, you end up crashing them.
Yeah, so we're talking about FPV.
Yes, of course. Yeah. I'm well versed.
Can I ask real quick, what kind of weight constraints are on this Amazon delivery? What are they?
I am not privy.
As far as weight?
I'm not privy to any inside information whatsoever.
Okay. If you had to guess, you're thinking 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds?
I couldn't even begin to guess. And he's not going to tell me. He's going to be under an NDA thing. He really doesn't want people to know about it, which is why I'm not saying his name. He is well known in the drone community, or the overall drone community. He's well known. But it's some pretty exciting stuff. I'm pretty stoked about it. And if anything comes out, I'll be one of the first people he probably talks to about stuff that we can reveal to the general public.
Yeah, brilliant, man.
And what are you having built for yourself as far as the FPV? Do you know?
We're talking about a 5-inch, a couple of 5-inch quads, and maybe a couple of 6-inch quads.
Oh, really? You're not even going to go a little smaller, like 3-inch?
Well, he said let's start you out on a tiny whoop, and I was like, okay, so the end result on a tiny whoop is the video that you get from that is crap. Mm-hmm. Let's just be honest. It's fun to fly, and it's a good learning tool to learn how to fly FPV, but I've been flying drones for 8-9 years now, and I understand they're DJI drones. They basically fly themselves. I get that, but I still understand how to use a drone. So I'd rather just kind of dive full on into it.
You won't get cinematic footage out of a whoop. Oh, you will, depending on your whoop. I mean,
I'm not gonna fly it like a lot of these.
I've got 2 here, 65 better FPV.
Yep.
And that camera, DVR, it's like you said, yes, it's crap. It's good to fly around. We've had fun, beautiful, but that's about it. But this has got the HD camera on it, and it's okay, but it's not like a Phantom 4.
Exactly.
No, but when you fly around the house, Mars, that looks pretty good.
It's not. You can't say it. It's not.
What was that, Paul? What did you say?
Yeah.
I just said when Mars does his house flights inside and we go through a zoom, that looks pretty good. It's not all glitchy. For an FPV drone, a little mini whoop.
But it's not like your Phantom.
Of course. But
I guess you could probably, with a bit of editing, you could probably trick it up a little bit. Some of this not so good.
Yeah, they have high definition.
I know where Curtis exactly coming from. Yeah. It's going to take advantage of what the FPV can do more so than a camera drone can do, but yet still use the footage from the FPV, but flying FPV at 50% madness rather than 100% madness, so that the footage is still usable. And
Yeah, my concept.
Am I on the money then, Curtis? And what you're
Yeah, my concept is using the Phantom 4 Pro and the Mavic Pro 2 for like overview shots, and here's the place I'm going to be at, and then using the larger like 6-inch to do like just a fast shoot down the cornfield at 70 miles an hour, no flips or anything.
Going through that hole and turning that corner fast and through the 2 containers and up the stairs.
Right.
Something you wouldn't take the camera for. So,
Exactly.
I mean, but you wouldn't. It's not the same. And then blend those two that footage together. I reckon it's going to be great, man. So good on you. Good on you.
I've also got a couple of RC cars that I've got some GoPros mounted on that I'm going to mix the footage of those in as well. So
sweet as, man.
Well, you've seen my
toy world or something, eh?
you've seen my last video when Kaz and I went away. I blended the DVR with the HD footage, brother, and now you know what
Curtis is talking about.
Curtis is saying. Yeah, sorry, I forgot your name.
that's all right, brother. No problem.
But I did jump on board the bus, so yeah, just like because I've never seen you before. So.
Oh, really, Muzz?
No, never. No.
Oh, it's good, isn't it? How you meet new people, man. It's good how you meet new people.
I love it.
And you're aware of that, Curtis, the code word bus, don't you?
I've been on your show before.
Good on you, man. Good on you. So yeah, Marge, you said you just jumped on Curtis's bus. Well done to you too, mate. And that goes.
Have you tried any acro, Curtis? Yet?
Watching down the track as well. When this live is over and this video gets reposted, everybody, if you're watching this, bus backwards. And that's what we do. That's a part of the networking, the hashtag networking, the title of the video. That's that bit where we help each other grow. We meet like-minded people. The concept of what iSpike is all about is drones and that motorcycle. And I'm slowly working and growing my motorcycle community. I wanted to share a couple of quick things, lads, and not much, but I'm going to lock it on me, is I am going to be doing, because I noticed in my last two, when I've gone back 8-10 months ago or whatever, I did those two not too far apart marathon live streams. Well, both of the buggers have managed to score a bloody copyright strike on both of them, right?
Oh,
so,
man.
I'm just going to leave them up there because one of them, the 14-hour one, is my second highest, giving me as much watch time as anything on my whole channel. So what I'm planning to do, boys, another marathon is coming up, and I'm in training at the moment, and I'm going to crack the last one at 14 hours. I want to beat it, and once again. It's in the criteria of it will not have any panelists. The idea of this is to do it all by myself, without any help, and without any cutting off to other cameras and things. It's all about me just talking away and chatting to people and playing music. So I'll have a flask of bloody drink, I'll have a bucket to pee in, and I'll just sit in here for more than 14 hours. So that's coming up, and I'm in training at the moment for that one. So that's one I wanted to share with you. Another one I'm looking into as well is, as Overtaking Lane has chatted about this earlier in the week, how he did a live and on YouTube, you'd be lucky to get 50, 60 people watching at the event, us with smaller channels anyway. But yet on Facebook, you'll get 1,000 people plus watching you live. So the platform of Facebook is something I am looking at as well, to stream live. And that's just my two little put them things out there at this stage of our live stream. I'll unlock it for me, and anybody can have a bit of a chat. Yeah.
Do you know Cocoscope?
Beg your pardon?
Cocoscope is also a new video platform.
Oh, what? How can you play? So you said rotoscope or codoscope?
Oh, no, I'll give you the link. Yeah.
Like coconuts. I think that's what he
said.
said.
Okay. Yeah, it sounded like coconuts.
Cocoscope.
Well, if you're wanting to dual stream, if you're wanting to dual stream, you can take your Hangout stream that you're streaming to YouTube, and then also capture it in OBS and use the key streamer to go straight to Facebook.
Righto, so it's a double banger.
So you're right. You're broadcasting on two networks at the same time.
Righto, and I noticed Roland's just put in a link there as well. I'll grab that link.
You know that Piper chick that's on YouTube.
What?
Piper, how's she called? Piper.
Oh, the Canadian girl.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
She built this thingy
Oh, the
because
platform?
she has enough of all the YouTube rules crap, like say it like that.
All right, yeah. She was not happy and decided to go and get that.
Yeah,
And make
no,
it.
she made it. Yeah.
Oh, right, eh? I'm just saving that and opening it also in another new tab. It's good. All right, so that's all good. Thanks for it, Roland. And now I want to write down what you said, Curtis. Actually, hang on. No, don't worry. I'll just read. I'll listen back to what you said there. So I'm really keen to when like I said, I've put in nearly $1,000 to buy a few bits and pieces. I also bought another battery for my drone and things like that as well. So just took advantage of Amazon Prime discounts and went ballistic. So I am real mad keen as the weeks go by to set up and have the microphones and have a really good community and a good strong stream going on. I'm really dedicated to this, and so I'm listening like you would not believe with pointed ears. Anybody with current experience that I can learn from right from the get-go. So that there's a lot for me to learn, but I'll get there one bit at a time, and as a result, I guess my goal. What's my goal? Why? Because I want to provide a really good, entertaining, efficient, clear, nice and tight stream, and I mean polished and finished, but not so much so that it's like too much like television. Not at all. It'd still be very real, but I reckon it just makes things snappy and it makes people. I guess it's trying to not. Oh, I don't know. You're competing with a lot of people out there, and I just I really want to put my best foot forward, and that's basically where I'm coming from, and still, of course, entertain beautiful people like Conrad and Paulie, the drone bum, and Mad Mars, and of course, Curtis.
Mike, let me show you what Chris MDS 95 made.
Okay, I'm going to lock it on you. We're about to say
this is just a 3-inch quad that he made. Actually, I got 2 of them in case I crash one. But the man can put stuff together and build like nobody's business and repair.
Looks good, mate. It looks good. And how much did something like that cost?
A little bit over $300.
Okay.
Is that the Armiton? Which Armiton is that?
It's called the Japularis. It's a 3-inch.
Okay.
And it goes 3S, 4S, and it's just I'm learning still how to use it. Getting comfortable. But you can also put, I guess, HD cameras on this, and he flies drones like crazy.
Looks like that.
I know you want to do the slow flow, but this is a lot of fun. Let me just show you one other thing that he did for me.
Yeah, sure.
Real quick.
No
so
worries.
I know I showed you this last time. This one I showed you last time. This is what I've been flying lately. This is called the ET-115.
Yep.
And I pretty much suggest this for somebody who wants to learn acro.
Okay.
What we did is we cut off the what do they call that? The prop guards, and he made this for me.
Okay.
So now this is the same drone without the prop guards, and
again, it's not smaller, doesn't it?
It does, but it's the same thing. In reality, but without the prop guards.
Yeah.
A lot of people refer to these things as tree catchers or branch catchers.
Oh yeah.
But again, he took this. I had a problem. He broke it. He took the shell off. He put everything back together like right before my eyes and quickly. And then on top of that, I had an issue with this one, and he took apart his one of his quads and gave me a new camera out of his quads, the VTX.
And who are you talking about?
MD95. It's his name is Chris. I'm sorry, MD95 TSI to be exact.
Okay, that's his car, isn't it? We haven't had him on before.
Yes, he was on last week. But I mean, he's amazing, the building quality that he does, and just how he does it.
You're a lucky fella to know somebody and not live too far away from you.
Yeah, no, I was there this past weekend, and it was actually more instructional than actually building and getting my stuff fixed. He really taught me a lot of stuff, how to bind, and very patient. Awesome people.
Hey, good on
That's
you.
my plug for him, but he's genuinely a really nice guy.
Oh, you've got the stage, Conrad. You said you had a couple of extra things for show and tell. Was that what you were talking
Yeah,
about?
this was
That's
it.
right. That's okay.
Yeah, so I'm a happy guy. Now I have 4 functional FPV quads that I can fly and crash, and then on top of that, I could always send it to him to fix again.
Yeah.
So I'm a happy camper.
Excellent. I'm just having a bit of a look here. Bad Kiwi put in .com. Uvu. Anyone heard of that?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I'm a mad Kiwi.
I'll just copy that. Mad Kiwi, guys, nice bloke, and he's got a beautiful 8-acre property in the South Island of New Zealand, and he's on the foot of some mountains, and with his 8 acres, beautiful thing. And he's got a cook foot at the moment. We had a bit of a live face-to-face talk through the week, and it's good to have you here, Craig. Thank you very much for being here, mate. He's recovering from an ankle operation. So, yeah, all good. I'm just putting that in Ubu and having a bit of a look and see what that...
A quick question for Mr. Crowley. Did you get to fly that 130 mile per hour quad yet? Or
I did. I put a video on it.
And, you did already?
Yeah, I just
I didn't get the
have to play with it a
notification.
little bit. Just get used to it. It's pretty...
How fast did you get it up to? Like pretty quick?
I don't know. It was, yeah.
No, I'm saying, did you get it flying like, up and down?
Yeah, I had it. It was straight a few times, and
Nice.
it goes pretty good, man. It goes pretty good.
Just quickly, I want to welcome in Mr. E Potato. G'day, Mr. E Potato. Welcome to the
I
chat.
love the name, Mr. E Potato.
Carry on, Mr. Crowley.
So yeah, I ended up. I just did one quick video with it, and just because I'm learning how to do the editing. Buddy of mine showed me how to edit. So
Yeah, how's that going?
That guy did 3 videos. And
All right, man. Are they up on your channel? Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Type something in the chat, Mr.
check them
Crowley, and I can jump across and have a look and save it for after the show. Thanks, man. Yeah, this is good, man. Some really cool people on the panel straight up, especially Roland, man. Look at you. Look at that big smiley face. Look at that. Hey?
I don't think I've ever seen Roland frown.
No, that's true. He's a happy fella, isn't he, all the time?
Yeah.
I reckon it must be in the Netherlands water. Happy juice.
Something.
Something.
He's a content fellow.
Look at that.
Water.
Yeah. Good on you, man. And of course, what was the name of the fella that shut down his show and he gave you a box of all his equipment?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Interactive DNA.
Correct, yeah,
Right.
right. Interactive DNA.
Yeah, he
Do you have
said it
any,
is mine.
listen, Roland, do you have any items that you've got surplus? I'd be happy to possibly buy them off you, mate. Just saying, I don't know.
Yeah, but he even sent me his drone.
Show him your nappy, Roland.
Yeah.
Okay, Roland, hit the stage.
I think I saw Mitch pop in.
Mitch, g'day, Mitch.
Where about? Oh, there he is. I've got the stage on Roland at the moment, so Roland's going to show it.
How you doing, everybody?
G'day, Mitch.
Old
How are you, man? How you
Hey,
going?
I'm trying to get my entry. Here it is.
Drone bomb.
There it is.
Oh, right. Oh.
I'm still waiting to meet Mr. Drone Bum there, Paulie, one day. We're not that
Yeah, we
far.
follow them, man. We got to get together, man.
I'll come out to you
What
somewhere.
are you doing?
Hey, Mitch, how you doing? Carlos, are you going to the park tomorrow?
Drone bomb always talked about coming up and visiting, but never saw it, man. You know.
I was knocking on your door, Crowley.
What did you ask me, Paul? Am I
I
going?
just didn't know if you're going to the park tomorrow morning. I know you usually do that on some days, right?
Yeah, it depends on the weather, but that's my
Yeah.
intentions because
Nice shady
it's very
tree you got.
uncomfortable to sweat and fly. It's
Roland's not his drone, boy.
Yeah. I just want to go, guys, and take the floor and throw it over to Roland because Mars asked a little bit before our extra visit, Mitchie, joined us. Roland, it's all you, mate. It's all you. What have you got there to show us?
Yeah, well,
Hotel.
he sent it also his Anafi drone.
Oh, a Nafi, righto.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a couple of $1,000 drone, isn't it?
No,
It's like 800 or so over here.
Right.
A couple of thousand over our way, brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
It costs that much.
So,
Yeah.
flies really great. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic, Roland. So we'll
that's
see
the
some
only
more.
drone that's able to look up. The camera looks up.
Yeah. The camera can go all the way up and all
Straight
the way
up.
down.
Straight up.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That would be
So if
perfect to
you
go
fly
down
really
in some
far,
kind of
go
tree
underneath
line.
something, you can get what's above you. That's really cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's a good angle of, you don't see that angle very often.
At all.
Nice for flying under bridges.
I reckon
I was just going to say, on the bridges would be awesome.
A whole bunch of ladies standing and just fly between the legs.
That's right.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
And it's very
Yeah,
quiet also. It doesn't make a lot of
Thanks,
noise,
JB.
that drone.
Put all FPV stance and fly between the legs and see what you've never seen before.
I'm pretty sure the ladies will make some noise.
Get to see Paris.
Hey guys, I hate to eat and run, but I gotta jet out of here. I gotta go do some stuff, man.
Man, thank you so much for popping in. It's an honor to have you, my friend. I wish you good luck, especially with your mate, and wish him some Aussie luck with his Amazon position. Thanks once again, mate, for coming in, and you know the deal. Everybody that's in the panel gets a mention in the description, in the repost. So once again, sir, thank you very much for contributing. I really appreciate it. Good on you.
Hey Spike, thank you very much for having me on. Nice meeting all you guys. Hopefully we'll chat again next weekend.
Take
See you
care.
guys
You just send me some of that cold weather.
later. I wish I could. I wish I could.
Really. I wouldn't miss it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Thanks,
it was hot out there this morning, I'll tell you that.
Even by you, how hot were you?
Oh, I was out there this morning flying.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, what were you doing, Mitch? Well, you're on the stage, mate. It's all yours.
Oh, I don't, there's a lot of guys on here. I didn't mean to step on anybody. I didn't know who
No,
the question
man,
was.
no, I like to share it around.
No, it was,
You're one of the new godfathers, Mitch.
yeah. I went out this morning and did those 2 flights, Spike. You said you saw my little video.
Yes.
But at 8:30 in the morning, it was already like 85 degrees here.
Woo. Cool.
Yeah, it was muggy too. It was a little overcast. Yeah. That's why you got to do it. That's why you got to do it early in the morning.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it early in the morning.
But even 85 degrees and humid, it's just very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I noticed that Spank, Mitch Spanking, the monkey Spank there, didn't seem to bother about that. He's not too worried about the heat.
He doesn't leave the house. He stays here. He stays here in the air conditioning.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't spank my monkey.
No, you don't want to deal with the monkey when it's too hot and humid.
Yeah,
It's like looking at me.
Couldn't be spanking the monkey outside there. No
The way that thing moves, it looks human. It looks real.
I just want to cover his eyes so he's not looking at me.
I mean, if he makes you uncomfortable, I can get rid of him.
No.
Scare me, soul man.
No, I like
Yeah,
Just
I'm
don't
going to
strike.
cover him up.
I noticed that our good friend Lloyd, the grumpy vlogger, has a hawk on his shoulder now behind him. If anyone watches this week's Ausby drone from yesterday, the show, Lloyd stepped in as the co-host again and filled in, and that's what he had, a green screen and a little hawk sitting up there, just like you've got your Spank. So yeah, it's having a little sidekick is a good thing, isn't it? Hey?
Yeah,
Hey?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get myself a fish.
A fish, that's right, because you're a bloody fish aquarium man, aren't you?
Yeah, I gotta put a
Man,
fish up.
you need to get, get the
This
franchise.
is my sidekick.
The Marvel, hang on, Mr. Crowley. The Marvel,
I remember
series,
Aquaman.
what is it, Aquaman, and get the little doll, and that's you, brother. That's you. Get a necklace and hang Aquaman from your neck. Look at.
Oh, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
What do you got there, nose?
It's like a
My
donkey.
big ass.
Oh, you got a bit of an ass. You got an ass, big ass.
Big ass.
Oh, no,
And Mr. Crowley, what is your sidekick, mate?
Oh no, is a little bottle of tobacco fill. I'm a really
Oh,
boring
I thought that was bubble, bro.
No, just tobacco fill.
Oh, right.
And Boston Skully.
And Boston Skully. Yes, indeed. Here he is. There you go, world. Check him out, Boston Skully.
I actually like Crowley's because the jaw opens and closes.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But no one beats Skully.
No one beats Skully.
Those eyeballs,
Skully's the original.
Those eyeballs are looking at you, sir.
OG Skully.
Oh, my eyeballs.
Hey, boy, what's going on? Hey, hang on. There's the bloody New York one. What was that? I saw him flash in and out.
You stole my eyeballs.
Oh, they stole your eyeballs. Look out. Golly, God. He's what? What? He's in shock. Look.
Oh,
My little pal.
holy shit.
Oh, my. What's this one?
Is that a bear or a cat, Crowley?
This is Killer Kitty.
That's right.
There you go, Spike.
Oh, look out. Here we go.
Kitty.
Hey,
That's
now,
Walter.
You know who that looks like? I've been meaning to say it last time you used him. That looks like, hang on, Dennis Lovelady on a bad day.
You know who that is, don't you? That's Walter.
Walter, no, we don't know Walter in Australia.
Yeah,
Look like an alien.
Jeff Dunham's one of Jeff Dunham's characters.
Jeff Dunham's characters,
Right,
and it's kind of got my persona, you know, grumpy old man. So my kids
Yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
Jim Wallace.
The head is very similar.
Yeah, I know.
Anyone played with the face app that went around last week?
Face app?
The face app that makes you old.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
I
what?
don't
My
need
son
that.
did for me.
I don't need that.
No. You know, I tell you guys, it was a really good one. A mate of mine, he put in Facebook there. He's a really cool biker, and he put in there, I use the latest face app, and here's the picture. And what he had, a picture of graveyard with a tombstone, 40 years from now. What I'm going to look like 40 years from now, a tombstone.
Nice. Jim Wallace joined us, iSpike.
Jim Wallace, hey man, AKA Mr. Bloody Graphic. How you going, man? We were talking about you before. Jimmy, what's that? With iSpike, it's always a party. Good on you, Jim. And congratulations, Jim, on your first live stream, having a bit of a go there, mate. I watched that also just before the show. And well done to you, mate. Welcome to the wide world of bloody wonderful live streaming, man. I know you're going to do well. And you cracked out your first one there. You had a few people in it. So good on you, Jim. I really dig the fact you're having a go, just like Mitch is and others, jumping on the bandwagon. Away we go. A bit of a chat, a bit of a socialise, a bit of a get together,
Bit of a yarn.
bit of a Chico roll. And what else would I say? Oh yes, Jim. Please, ladies and jelly beans, Jim is on his way. If you don't know Jim, please support Jim. That's AKA Mr. Graphic, Jim Wallace. He's there in the chat, everybody. I'm saying this for future people watching. If they sit down this long and watch this part of it, please click on that name. The chat still remains in the live chat stays in the pre-post. So click on Jim and jump on his bus. Spell bus backwards. Jump on Jim Wallace's bus, because he's not far away from the big 1K, everybody. He's only got,
I thought he was there already. Wow.
No, he's not quite there. So
Gotcha.
yeah, if you haven't supported him, please support Jim Wallace. He's a great guy. He's a supporter of the iSpike channel, and I praise you, Jim. So good on you, man. Good on you.
Guys, I just designed while we were sitting here a drawing for a new drone. What do you think?
High tech.
Is that awesome?
Yeah, man.
There's mini drones, big drones,
look at the
aerial
detail.
drones. I'm a real good artist.
I like, yeah. You gotta put the word bull, and then that other word poo.
Sean, I don't want to burst your bubble, but
Professional
someone would come up with them drones. They're called stick drones.
stick drones.
They are serious.
Well, I'm going to show you something that's even better. I'm going to do a
Might be
picture
able
of
to put
me and Mars droning together.
Bit of a craze on that stick drone. Go on.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, yeah.
There's
Make a
Mars
figure
and
out of
I
his pipe cleaners.
when we were droning together.
What's this here?
That's Mars and I when we were droning together.
Hey, right,
We left the motors out.
I didn't know you guys were that skinny.
It looks like,
Yeah.
looks like you're having a sword fight.
Hey, did you guys watch Ken Herron's show with Mr. Steele on the other night?
No.
No.
Mustache.
So Mr. Steele is on the Ken Herron show and drops the F-bomb not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Wow.
Whoops.
Now, who's Mr. Steele?
You don't know who Mr. Steele is? Probably the best FPV pilot in the world.
Yeah.
STWL?
Yeah, STEELE. Man, this guy is the most amazing FPV pilot you've ever seen, and probably one of the most popular on YouTube. But he's kind of a
He's good.
outside the box socially, so to speak.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, so he's on Ken Herron's show as a guest, and damn if he didn't drop the F-bomb. And you should have seen Ken's face.
Yeah. Because I mean, I got scolded for saying the word shit. So
Yeah, and that's what brought that to mind when you didn't want to say the word shit.
You know,
Because it's not
Mr.
shit.
Steele does this.
I don't know where shit stands. So
Mr. Steele does this thing with his drone where he puts a sticker on it, and he goes up to the top of like a water tower, and he flies the drone into it sideways and bounces off, and it leaves a sticker there.
Oh, I've seen that. Okay, that's Mr. Steele.
Yeah, he's got the handlebar mustache. That's his symbol.
I do like that what he does there, Mr. Crowley. I do know who you're talking about now. He also does. I saw a really good video. What he did was the drone was being handheld by some guys drifting, and then all of a sudden,
let it out of the car.
Yeah, let it out of the car
Yeah.
and followed it.
Yeah.
He's a very brilliant pilot.
Oh, incredible.
What did Ken do, mate? Not 1 but 3 times.
Well, actually,
Out or what?
Ken, they made a face, and he kind of said, looked like he didn't know what to do. He said, well, it's kind of a family show. But then he turned around and he kind of wussed out. He says, but don't let me tell you, be who you are, man. And he says, be who you are. Steele, and Steele goes, yeah, I use the F word a lot, he says.
There we go.
On my channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the best FPV freestyle pilots in the world.
Oh,
He's pretty damn good.
He's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's got some talent.
And like it's been said there, he pinches as well. I also want to just say thanks very much, Craig, Mad Kiwi, for supporting Jim. Jim and Mad Kiwi, well done. Good on you, mate. All good. I'm just double checking that the chat's all in order and it seems to be fine. That's good. It's good. Are we clicking on well? Okay, I think what I'm going to do is take advantage of clicking on there. Let me show you my show and tell.
All right.
Lloyd's in the house, brother.
Grumpy Vlogger just joined.
Lloyd.
Oh, Lloyd, hang on, I'll hold off on that. Lloyd, mate, g'day. How are you, man? Hey, we're only just talking about you and your eagle that you have on your shoulder. Great show yesterday with Osby Drone, Lloyd. You and him are sort of, you're the fill-in sidekick there, and you're doing a fantastic job, man. So well done to you. Hats off to you, man. And for coming in and popping in here. Look at this, eh? And check out my panel. I've got some great guys from all around the world here. And we're kicking along good. So thank you for popping in, Lloyd. Lloyd, my big brother. All right. Now, I was just about to, there we go. Hey, yep, going to say good day to each other. I'm going to show you my show and tell for this week. I guess it's one of the things that I fired up a couple of weeks ago as a bit of an idea. And I don't know if it's going to become a regular thing because, it might get a bit boring. But this week, I've got something exciting. So I'm clicking it on me, and I don't need the glasses. What I've got here, guys, is from the 70s. It's a motorcycle item. and they're very, very rare. I don't know the numbers. I don't know. I haven't done my homework yet. But this one here is brilliant. What it is, a bit heavy, that is a city bar.
Oh, yeah.
And that goes on the back of a Harley, right? Now it's all solid steel, right? I don't know, about half an inch, centimeter thick. And yeah, this here is solid brass. And yeah, there's not many of them around. I haven't cleaned it up, so it's still dirty. I pulled it off the shelf. And yeah, it's one of my old sissy bars that I had, both sides. You turn it around, there it is. And yeah, beautiful item, this one indeed, you know.
It'll be pretty hard to find over here.
They are rare as rock and horse teeth. These are. I don't know about you guys over in the States. We've mostly got the drone people in the channel today, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's my little show and tell item. Get a bit closer there with the Harley Davidson and thing in there. That is something a little bit different anyway.
Where did you pick it up?
Oh man, I don't know. I can't remember, mate. I know it would have been probably a garage sale or something like that around the place 20, 30 years ago. I've had it.
It's amazing what people find in garage sales sometimes. People sell things they don't realize what they have.
Yeah, the value of, you know, that's the damn truth. We've got in here in Australia, we've got a what do you call it? I guess an internet site. You may have it in America as well. Gumtree. It's called Gumtree. You have that one?
No.
No, okay. No, it's a bit like Facebook buy, sell, and swap, similar.
Yeah.
Gumtree is dedicated, and people with things they want to sell, the average person. It costs nothing to advertise, and I'm really not sure. How do they make them? I think they advertise on people's pages, or you see little ads floating around, just a bit like
Gumtree's like eBay.
Gumtree's like eBay.
Yeah.
And except it's a little bit different, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, there's a couple of slight.
You deal directly. There's no middleman. You deal directly with the seller. So you and the seller in your items, and that is a great place. They got a section in it, right? This is true. About what did we do? We did it 4 years ago. We did this. My stepson, he moved out of home and he moved into his own place. So we wanted to furnish it. So what we did, got on Gumtree. There's a thing called freebies, a section called freebies, and man, a fridge, a TV, a leather lounge suite, a dining suite, a microwave, all for free, man. What it is when people they've got to move, and when you're in the city, it costs money to get a skip bin or whatever, and some of this stuff doesn't fit in the bin. They can't literally throw it away, and they have to pay money for people to take it away. So they didn't get rid of it, but surplus, they need to move in a hurry, whatever. Give it away, it doesn't matter the value. So that's what I jumped on. Yeah, I'll help you out, mate. I'll help you move it. I'll help you go around with my tandem trailer and pick it up. And we did this over 2 days. I started looking into it about 2 weeks before, rang people up, said, I'd really like to have that. Would you hold it for me? And they did. And sure enough, a couple of days, run me around, furnished the entire flat on Gumtree for free, absolutely free. Probably $5,000 worth of furniture. So that was a really cool experience. Gumtree, love it.
But they have something similar to that is Craigslist, and people will advertise,
I've heard it.
come and pick it up, it'll be yours, they put it out, or they'll have a garage sale such and such day, things like that. They even have a free section.
Craigslist,
yeah,
pretty cool.
That's it.
Craigslist,
Yeah, Craigslist is like Gumtree, Spike.
Yep.
Because Gumtree, even though it's like eBay, but Gumtree is more set up for like local. I could buy something off someone in the next suburb, for example, whereas eBay, you probably won't get that. It's very similar, like Spike said too, to Facebook sales and things like that.
I just want to give a welcome to Brett Nutley and Brad Ariels. G'day, lads. Welcome along to the chat. Welcome along to today's stream. As you say, you've got a great panel on the stream. We've got Jim Wallace. There he is. Mr. Wallace has joined us. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, he did join us.
He's there.
Hey, how are you going,
Hi, Jim?
G'day, Jim.
He might not be able to hear us. He's
Might not hear us, yeah.
still pressing buttons, I think. Yep, looking good. Got the lip gloss on. It's all happening.
Muting the YouTube page.
Well, I'm off to bed, guys.
Who's off to bed? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Roland, good on you, man. Thank you very much for jumping in, mate.
See you, Roland.
Yeah, Mr.
Take care, all. Have a
Tyson.
great stream, man.
Take care, guys.
I think I'm going to call you Smiley from now on. Smiley.
If anybody can hear me, I'm trying to get my sound and headphone to work.
Good night,
Right now,
Roland.
I can't hear anything.
We can hear you okay. We can hear you
hear
okay.
you.
We can hear you okay. I can hear you if you look at me. Oh, and then he's gone. I'm doing sign language. I. You.
And you can hear me okay, but you can't see me. Is that correct?
No, we can see you.
We
Paul.
hear and see you.
There you are, man.
Because it doesn't do that on my screen.
He's wrong. It's like this. I can hear you.
I go full screen.
I can.
What's happening with your bum?
When I speak, I don't go full screen on my end. I don't see my face. I'm still in the corner over here in a little picture.
Yeah, but
Have you got one of them clicked? Have you got a frame around one of the thumbnails?
Bro, there's a big bum.
That's a
Bum. Put a square around it.
I put a square around him now already.
Yeah, but now I'm always on.
No,
Yeah,
that's only because
click it again and
I've got you on. I put it on.
Okay,
So if I take it off. Now give it a go. Now talk.
I didn't know that. I thought it automatically did that when you spoke. Let me try it again. I thought it automatically when you spoke. I guess
what you're going to do, Paul, what you're going to do, mate, is have to have this automatic pilot like we're doing, is have none of the boxes clicked. Don't have a little round box around any of the boxes. The idea of that, as Mitch taught me, the idea of clicking on the box is it locks it on that person. So no one locked on. Whoever talks gets the stage. So have a bit of a talk and see what happens.
Well, one of the things, Spike, there's one of the most important things about that, Spike, is one person. You're the person that is controlling the stream. So when you click on a thumbnail, you control what everybody sees on the live stream that's going out on YouTube. But each individual, each one of us can control what we see by clicking on a square. So in other words, you may have yourself clicked on, and everybody on YouTube is seeing you. But if I want to happen to look at Jim Wallace, and I can click on Jim Wallace, and I'll see only Jim Wallace.
Yeah, and that's all the people, that's available to all the people that are just sitting on the panel here. Yeah.
Right now. Yeah, but you have to be careful. So if your thing is not switching, if it's not switching to back and forth, that means you probably have somebody highlighted.
One switches back and forth, but doesn't come on.
There you go.
What's that all about, Mr. Crowley?
I'm going
I
mad.
don't know. I just want everybody to see me. How you doing there, guys? What's happening, gentlemen?
I like Crowley does the upside down. He looks like he's falling.
Which way do I go?
And he was upside down, and his wife walked by behind, and she was upside down too.
Yeah, thing happens to me. So if I clicked on on myself or something.
Yeah, so if you don't like to look at me, man, you can click on you and you just look at you, like.
Yeah, but that's
when you're big.
Can anybody hear me?
Now,
yes, Jim, we
all hear you.
There we go.
Right.
Now, how do I undo that? I'm locked on me.
Click again. Click it again, and it'll go off.
All right.
Click it once, and the frame goes on. Click it again, the frame goes off.
No, yeah, but I can't actually see myself when I'm talking though, like in a big screen, only in a small screen.
Yeah, you'll never go full screen on your own screen, I don't think.
Oh, okay. So when you're speaking, you can't see yourself full screen because I can see everyone else full screen, just not me when I talk.
Yeah, if you click on yourself, you'll go full screen on your screen. Try that. Click on your own thumbnail.
Yeah, that works.
That'll work.
Yeah, now
if you click on your own screen, it'll work.
But yeah, when everyone else talks, it's locked on me. Yeah.
Yep.
Excuse me, Johnson. I need a drink.
So when you unclick it, you'll never see yourself full screen. In other words, but you'll see everyone else full screen. Yeah.
Correct.
All right, cool. That's all I wanted to know.
And now that we all understand how Hangouts works, it's going away in a couple weeks.
Yeah. And now we're gonna go to Zoom.
Relearn again.
Yeah, learn something new. What's going up there? Logitech update. What's this going on here?
Just as soon as you learn something, they take it away. You know.
That's normally how it works.
That'd be bloody right.
Spike, what are you planning to do?
Go
ahead.
Anybody seen my first live stream today? I did about a 2-hour live stream, first time.
Yep, I saw it.
I did not. I'm sorry.
I did not either.
You only just did it earlier, so well done to you, Jimmy. It was really good, mate.
I did it at the spur of the moment, so I had my equipment set up, but I had no idea what I was going to talk about. But I talked for 2 hours without stopping, so
It's
I guess
easy
that
to
means I
happen,
can
isn't it?
talk.
I mean, you're a bit of a blogger and a chatter, so you can just sort of keep going, can't you?
Just like Spike.
That's it, man. That's it. I've got a hang on. This package will run a program determine the software. Yeah, okay, continue. Sorry, guys, I've got this little update thing going in the background with my mouse. Yeah, no, good on you, man. I've got a marathon coming up soon. So I'm and when I do that marathon, what will happen is that people come in and drop off like they did last time. So basically, I've got 2 copyright strikes for a bit of music, bloody man. I went to the toilet and a little bit of music popped in. So that wasn't the music that I paid for. And someone put a copyright strike on the bugger because they know it's really good, a good thing. So I'm never going to monetize it. I'm not going to pull it off either. But I'm not in a position to monetize anyway. But when the time comes, bugger them, they're not going to make money on my hard work. So I'm going to make a brand new one. Now that I've got, I've got probably a week's worth of music from Epidemic Sounds Library. So, and I paid for that, and that's not going to get me a copyright strike. So I'm going to claim back my marathon for me and make a new world record of a solo person non-stop chatting away as I did, and do more than my last one, more than 14 hours. So and when I do that, it'll be cups of coffee and just sitting here and just chatting away. No live panel. It's just me solo talking, because that's like not a challenge, but that's the unique thing. Because there are people out there who've done 24 hours longer, but they've had more than one person talking, and they've cut away to other videos. You see. So it's all about me, just me, myself, and I, and my music, and that's pretty much it. And we'll just chat away, and of course the live chat stream as well, the live chat that goes on. And what happens
Spike,
is the Europeans
I think you
at a certain time, then America comes on, Asia comes on, and my fellow Aussies and stuff. So yeah, we managed to catch the circle. So I'll be promoting that. I'll come up in about a month's time or so. And we'll that's something to look forward to. Something to look forward to. My
coming attractions.
Yep.
World domination.
That's it, my mate. Mars. That's it. World domination.
Spike, I think you may hold the
Wallace
world record for longest live show. Yeah, I know you've done 24. I don't know anybody that's done that by themselves like that.
No one's done by themselves. You see, that's the thing. People have done longer as a team, but not by themselves. So I think I actually hold the record at 14 hours. The problem is that the damn bastard, it's a bloody, I tell you, and you know what? Normally, you can edit your own videos, you can change a few things around on YouTube. This one, they've blocked on me. They've locked it. Because it's a winner video, they've bloody locked it on me, and I can't. The only thing I can do is delete the video if I choose to delete the video. I don't want to do that. So that's quite frustrating. That I guess as I grow, I might get someone to be able to talk to and ask them the question: why can't I edit? Why can't I take that bit out? But it won't matter. Because I'll make a brand new one, and it's going to be bloody awesome. It's going to be really, really good. So
now, YouTube has a way for you to edit your video. You can't put anything in, but you can take something out.
Yeah. Jim. I did that with I had two of them. Actually, last week's live, I accidentally put my address in it, and I used that YouTube editor. I used it, Jim. I know the one you're talking about, mate. And what I'm saying is, with this particular video in question, It's my 14-hour live stream with that one in question. That when I go to do the edit and I've gone, it doesn't even say try again. It just, this video is unavailable to edit. It's all the little TV screens and the pyramid sitting there as a screen. So that screen keeps popping up all the time. So they actually disallowed me to actually edit that particular video. The only one I've edited others using the YouTube editor. And you know what I even tried to do is I tried to download it. It's about 3.4 gigabytes the video, the stream. But my downloading software would not accept such a long size file to download, because I was going to download it, do a bit of flip to it, and then chuck it back up again. But no, I can't do that myself either. So
Hey,
it's
Spike.
there and it's just going to stay there, you know.
Brent Nutley is saying goodbye, and then Grumpy Blogger brought up something named StreamYard instead of
Yes, Mark was
Hangouts to
talking
use.
about that before as well, StreamYard. And Grumpy Blogger Lloyd, do you actually have does anyone have a link? Have a link to StreamYard? Chuck it in the chat. Make it easy for us.
Excuse me,
I
Spike.
was on some
I'm
channel
just
this
fine.
morning with that program, and it looks great. It really does.
Okay.
Stream, yeah, it looks great.
Okay. Mr. Crowley?
Instead of your little boxes along the bottom, you've got them all over the screen, and they're bigger, and it looks really sharp.
Yeah,
I was
right. Because
impressed.
there's another chap that does. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, mate. There's another chap that it's called the video. Hang on, I'll find it.
There's also Zoom. Some people use Zoom.
that
Zoom.
costs money. Yeah, Zoom costs money, $15 a month.
Right.
I know. I only want to use the free stuff.
Yeah.
The
Right
only
on,
question I would have would be if the StreamYard accepts the virtual camera from OBS.
I don't know if it does, but I used tested it yesterday. I was trying to help Mel out actually, because I noticed I opened up StreamYards, signed in and all that, registered, quickly clicked on live, had to go to my YouTube page in events, and where you used to click on to use Google Hangouts, underneath it says camera or cam. I had to click on that and it streamed straight away, streamed good. But yeah, I don't know.
And then someone said about Coco's scope.
Yeah, that's another platform, brother. That's a bit. I'll put it this way: if you pay $25, you can see naked people. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What if you don't pay anything? What do? You sit close.
You can also
People were close.
politics, You can talk politics. You can. No restrictions. Put it that way. But it costs money.
Oh, I just put a link
I'm not going to
for.
pay myself to see myself naked.
No.
No.
I'd like to talk to Mitch and ask him how I can. I'd like to know how you can. I've got OBS here, and I wanted to use it, but I don't know how to connect it to Hangout. Do I need a special plug-in or?
Yeah, you need the virtual cam plugin for OBS. Virtual cam, and you install.
Nick, I just want to interrupt you, Mr. Crowley. You're off. You're off.
I'm off.
Yep.
I'm off.
Oh, wait.
Have a good
Bye.
night, Mr.
Goodbye.
Hey.
Goodbye.
The Crowley.
Mr. Crowley. Bye, mate. Bye.
Mr. Crowley.
Say hello, Mr. Crowley. Hello, Mr. Crowley.
Yeah, right.
Hello,
Skully. Cool.
Hello, man.
Yeah.
Spike,
I like that. That's a whole new thing, Spike. You know, we're gonna have this now.
Upside down.
Yeah,
Everything's gonna be upside down. Yeah.
upside down. There we go.
Hardcode just joined the Spike.
Hey, good on you. Good on you. Doing a great job.
Okay.
Artco. G'day, Artco. And of course, Mars is us. Artco, g'day, Art. Welcome along to the stream, mates. Thank you very much. And then once again, I just want to say thanks, Lloyd, for being in the chat, man. Good on you, man. Carry on, panel.
So where were we? I was telling
Yes.
Jim how to do that. Anyway, you use the virtual cam plugin, and then you make sure you just read the directions on the site when you download it and install it. And then when you open up Hangouts, you go into the settings, and when it says what camera are you using, you'll have an option in there that says virtual cam. But that's going to go away in 2 weeks anyway, probably. And
yeah, right.
If you've got an iMac or a MacBook, there's no virtual cam.
Why do you need a virtual cam? Why can't you just use your own camera?
Well, if I just used the webcam, I wouldn't be able to do the green screen and all the fancy stuff that I can do with OBS. See,
Yeah,
you would just see me sitting in front of a green cloth is what would happen.
Hey, look at this. We got bloody Big Bird. Big Bird.
I'd like to introduce my friend Emu.
Oh, not another
Australia.
Selling car insurance.
He's sensitive on his
All right.
He's got big feet too.
Here we go. Hang on. Look at Marvin. Hang on. Here we go. Look.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, pluck a duck.
I'm sorry. I don't have anything fuzzy and stuffed around here like you guys do. You know, you got kids around the house.
All you people around the world, there used to be a show called Hey Hey It's Saturday, and Pluck a Duck is a legend.
He is a bloody legend, man. You know what gets up to. You get the chance.
iSpike, you can imagine how much Emu likes Vegemite.
Yeah, man. Emu is Australian.
He's home. He's back home again. He's back home again. Let me have it.
Is this Vegemite a real product?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. And what is that? Something you eat? A powder? Or how does that?
What is that? Oh,
send him some Vegemite.
Yeah. Here it is.
Is that a powder?
You got to taste that one time in your life.
Really?
You see that? What Paul, the drone bum's got, Conrad?
I'll bring you something there, Conrad. Just for you. We're going to meet at Flushing Meadow Park. We're going to go fly.
Yeah, give him a taste. Give him a taste of that. Because
is that powder?
Oh, yeah.
Is it a powder?
No, it's a paste.
No,
like toothpaste. You brush your teeth with it, too.
It's like peanut paste. Look, there you go. It's like black stuff. Like it's
I want to see his face after he eats it.
Vegemite is made by the same company that makes Preparation H. They're right, Emu? Yeah, he thinks so.
Carlos, you have to taste. You have to taste that stuff so that you have a control for bad. You know, so when you say something tastes bad, you now have the bottom scale to compare it.
So that would be the chicken of everything that everybody.
No, chicken tastes good. You know,
I'm saying, but it'd be the opposite. It'd be the negative of chicken.
How bad is it? Is it as bad as Vegemite? Well, not that bad, but.
Like Craig Yacker says in the chat, it tastes a bit like asphalt. No, really, I think so. Listen to this carefully, Conrad. Basically, a bit of toast, a little bit of butter, and then a thin. Listen to this carefully. Just a thin smidgen of the stuff on toast. Now that when you eat a nice hot bit of toast, a little bit of butter, and just a thin spread of Vegemite, that is the way to eat it. Yeah. People that take spoonfuls and fingerfuls, it's going to turn you off, man, straight up. Really is. But,
and it's supposed to be advantageous in what way? Is it something vitamins or?
Yeah, vitamin C or something or other.
Vitamin B, yeah.
B and C and whatnot. So,
gotcha.
Okay.
And it's a bit like, I don't know, have you got Jim Wallace, or Mitch, have you got anything like it in America?
No.
Nothing. My only recommendation, if you eat this, I don't want to use a four-letter word.
I just heard that.
The best. I don't want to get a strike here, but the best way to eat this stuff is to you warm it up. You put it on toast with a little cheese on it, and warm it up a little bit, and it tastes edible. You know, it's an acquired taste.
It's sort of got a bit of a salty flavor to it as well.
Yeah, salty, yeah.
Very salty.
Yeah,
very salty.
So the idea of what Jim Wallace said there, as far as a bit of cheese or whatever, and melt it on the toast with underneath.
Yeah,
that is actually not a bad combo, Vegemite and cheese. You know.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I just want to make
there has to be something that tastes better.
It's the favorite. It's the favorite food of the emus, right, Emu?
I'm just turning into Sesame Street here. I've got to be careful. What am I? What would I be? There's a blood. Isn't there a puppet that looks like me? Cookie.
I was, I did, when I was a lot younger, I did puppets. And a friend of mine, she owns the largest puppet theater here in Indiana. She does adult and, kid puppet shows, and she's pretty famous around the country.
Oh, yeah.
She does marionettes. I don't like marionettes. I like hands-on.
Yeah.
And this is hands-on, big time.
Yeah, right.
Do you know the history of the emu puppet?
No.
A guy by the name of Rod Hull, who visited Australia for a while, decided he wanted an emu puppet. He went back to England and he started a show, and he had a full-size emu, about 5 foot tall. And I've thinking about getting one of those too, but you can't see a puppet that tall on a desktop. But anyway, he became a multimillionaire with his emu puppet, and he never gave it a voice. He talks like this, but he'd get on Johnny Carson and all the big talk shows, and he'd attack people like that. Let me go. And he got pretty crazy, pretty violent. But he look up look him up on YouTube, and there's a lot of videos about him.
What's his name?
Rod Hull.
Rod Hull.
Yeah.
And
this particular puppet is I got this from England. This is a collector's item, and they only made a small number of these back in the 70s. Okay. And I paid a fortune for them, but I got them, and I haven't had a lot of practice with him. But he's my new partner on my show, because I thought it'd be hard to do a show by myself. Today I found out I could do could do it pretty good by myself, but I like to have a little buddy with me. Yeah. And Mitch has his Spank
the monkey.
Yeah, monkey, and everybody, and you got your Skully, and now I got my emu, right, emu?
And my monkey's eyeing your emu.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hey, listen, I want to give Mr. Grumpy Vlogger in the chat, just a little bit of attention to the chat. Mr. Grumpy Vlogger says, I actually like it. Yes, and it's true. It grows on you, doesn't it, the old Vegemite? And so well done to you, Lloyd. It is. It's not bad. A bit of toast, Vegemite, and as it's been said with cheese as well, is brilliant.
Why not just eat the vegetables themselves? Like, why put yourself through a torture?
It's not torture. It's an acquired taste.
Exactly.
Even just on a savoury biscuit, a bit on a savoury biscuit. So because it's quite unique. And you know what? The best one I've ever seen. The best one I've ever seen is, gosh, man, what's his name? I've got a mental blank. He was on the Ken Heron show. He's done a lot of Ken Heron stuff. He's got a great own channel. I love him. I love him to death.
Chris Rollins.
Hey? Yes. Thank you, Mars. He grabbed a tablespoon full of stuff. He filled his whole mouth full of it. Like, like you could see it. And he literally did it, and he ate it, and he swallowed it, and he was going, he's freaking dying. And then he did it again. He did a second spoon. He's a better man than me, I'll tell you what, Mr. Rollins. So awesome. If you ever get to check out that, Chris Rollins and his Vegemite.
I like to say a little. So, number one, Vegemite is made out of brewer's yeast. So, in other words, after they make beer, all the crap at the bottom of the barrel that they normally throw away, that's what this shit is. And they add some vegetables to it, and it's I think it's healthy. But anyway, I like to apologize to Spike and to Mitch especially, because you guys have been inviting me on your live stream for some time, and because of medical reasons, I've had a horrible scratchy throat. Some days I can't even talk.
Yes.
Today I can barely talk. Yeah. Also, I take medication to ward off the cancer, and after about 4 in the afternoon, I'm normally dead. Yes. I just don't have any energy left, and most of these things are at night. So, but after I got pumped up a little bit by doing this live stream, and I got Emu here to help me, and I want to try to get back on here again and make a go of it. But I apologize. You guys have been real kind, and I appreciate
don't worry, man. Yeah, that's all right, man. I've got like a list of about 40 now, and we've got half a dozen. So no problem at all, Jim. No problem at all. You do things in your own time, brother. Especially because in the background you've got that little baby battle going on with your cancer. You've got to deal with, and the medication from it is just shocking. So, yeah, you tick along. It's just, that's what I say. It's an absolute honor to have you and know you, Jim. So you're making history, man. And I think you're going to have, in your own time, and when you choose the right hours, have a fantastic, successful live stream yourself, mate. You know, even if it's early afternoon for you, or might even be morning, whenever the best time of the day is for you, mate. And you'll find that there, I think, yes, all weekend, that there'll be supporters, even if there's only a couple, it doesn't matter. Even if there's no one, really, to be honest, stream away, have a chat away, get into it, and then when you feel you've done enough, finish up. It's like a bit more of a giant sort of live vlog, really, and then you repost it. So bear that in mind. Whenever you're streaming, us live streamers, that there will be people watching this after it's all over, said and done. So in a way, you're producing live a piece of entertainment for someone down the track as well, not just for here and now. So yeah, that's something to consider as well. I want to also share a little bit of wisdom that something's come a little thing I heard this week. I did say some last week, but this week, one of the things I heard was better to have meaningful silence than meaningless words. What do you think of that one?
Very true.
Hey?
They say that's why God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you can listen twice as much as you speak.
Yeah, hey, good on you, man. And I noticed there was a few seconds of meaningful silence straight after that, so that was brilliant.
Yeah,
Meaningful. Yeah, right.
I don't know about Sesame Street, brother, but you kind of remind me of Animal from the Muppets, though.
That's it, Animal from the Muppets. Yeah.
I have a Kermit.
Play that bloody drum.
I don't have a Miss Piggy, but I have a Kermit. You got to have a Kermit. When I was a kid, I had puppets all over the place, and I almost became a puppeteer because I really like it. I'm way out of practice now, but I just think they're cute as a devil. And you know, I did a show a few weeks ago at a local children's hospital, and you know, it just cheers them up. But they're fun.
Yeah,
I mentioned Henson. Jim Henson, right? That's his.
When you have a puppet, you
guy.
become 2 personalities, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
That tells us a lot about you. Just kidding, Jim.
What do I call that? What is the name for that, isn't it?
Psychotic. No, I mean.
What's the name?
You're too kind, Carlos. You're too kind.
Mitch, you would know the proper name. What's the name for the multi-personality thing?
Schizophrenic.
Schizophrenic.
That's the one. Yeah.
Have you heard of Straussman?
Hey?
Straussman, the puppeteer, Ted E. Bear and Chucky?
No.
Yes. He is very good. Yes, he is.
Chucky.
I remember him with his skeleton. He's I kill you.
We got Jeff Dunham. Are you talking about Jeff Dunham?
No, Straussman, his name is. I forget his first name.
Well, Jeff Dunham's got this skeleton-looking thing called Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. Yeah. I kill you.
Yeah.
He's terrific, and he's the guy that came up with Walter too. You know, that's one of his characters. Dunham, Dunham. I mean, you can go on YouTube and find all his stuff. He's funny.
Recently, Mitch downloaded a few of his videos just to watch for entertainment for the future.
It's funny.
Yeah, very, very funny.
And he's clean for the most part.
I know we can hear just the best hippie.
There's Mr. Roach, Mike Roche.
Hey, guys.
Here he is, the rock and wrestling WWF, Mr. Mike Roach is in the house. There you go. I'll give you the stage, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look behind my head there. Jim Wallace sent me back there. I don't know if you can see it.
Righty, Mike Roche Studio Boulevard.
Right.
Yeah, man.
The check is in the mail, Jim.
Thank you. I'm only charging postage, you know.
Right. I got you. So
That's
thank you.
Yeah, I like to help my fellow YouTubers, and you know, and that's one way I do it.
You're getting your brand out there too, Jim, because I mean, of course, I got one. Mars, you might want to put your hand up. It doesn't cost very much, mate. Have a chat to Jim. Mars FPV, get yourself one of these signs, man. Jim, it's free.
Jim, can you make them colored like a light blue background with yellow lettering? You can just do it all different colors.
I don't know if
even if
anybody
it costs
knows,
money.
Yes,
I charge a little bit extra for special colors.
Yeah.
Green Bay Wacky wants one, and he wants it yellow on green because he's a fan of what's the Wisconsin football team?
Packers.
I just want to welcome your friend Carlos in the chat, MD95TSI. G'day,
Did he
mate.
come in and say hi?
Yeah,
We
Christian.
Oh,
were
good.
talking about you before, man, and how bloody you're the world's best.
Mechanic of quads.
World's
No,
best
no. Actually, as far as building and repairing,
Building,
I would
yeah.
say he's.
I'll put the.
If you ever need something done, and
So
he's genuinely good people. And you know
Did
what,
you
Mitch?
fly
I
it yet?
almost bought your Acrobat from him.
Did you fly? Have you flown any of those new ones yet?
Yes. Have you? Did I show you? Were you on? You see it?
No.
The one that I got.
I'll put the link to
No,
Shrek.
let me see. Yeah, hold it up. Hold it up.
I will. Give me a second.
and Mars. What do you want?
I'll put the link to Teddy Bear Straussman in the chat.
Okay.
People might
Here it
read.
is, Mitch. Real quick. This is the Japulara from Armaton, and it has the same. What do you call it?
That looks
Lifetime guarantee.
that
and all?
looks like a baby version of my Marmot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. With the I like these
Metal on
these
the front,
protection
yeah.
in the middle. I love that.
Yeah.
So, and I bought two of these, and he had the Acrobat, and I was inches away from picking that up from him. But I think next trip when I go visit him again, I just might pick one up.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see.
got that one here. I'm going to fly this tomorrow. So
And you know what? It's heavy. It's got nice weight to it. And
It's
he flew it.
249 grams with the battery, 1 gram under the 250 limit.
No, but he flies that. I mean, he flies really well.
Well, we're
Hey,
getting
Mitch,
there.
I like that airplane you got too. I've never flown a plane, but I know that's where you're coming from with planes. But that looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was
Mitch,
a little
last
rocket.
one.
That was a little rocket ship. That thing went about 100 miles an hour.
Mitch,
It
check
really
out.
did.
This was the ET-115, and we just cut the prop guards off,
Oh,
and
cool.
it turned into this. So, and it's fun. But he made everything happen for me. I went there with 0 quads. I came back with 4.
Oh, super. But start building yourself, man. It's
Eventually, we'll see. But you know what? Sometimes I know my limitations.
No, but
Soldering.
those
I don't want to burn
things.
boards.
Learn how to solder, man. Learn how to solder. Build yourself. That's the part of the hobby I enjoy the most. Is the craft.
Mitch is
I'm the
a master
opposite. I like
solderer.
flying. Say again, Mike.
Mitch is a master at soldering. Hey, Paul.
But no. But I mean, you have to see the little pads that this guy just tap
Yeah.
one after the other. It's amazing. I mean, for me, it's impressive. Maybe for guys that
You have
solder.
the right tools. You got the right soldering iron, and you got.
I got the one that Bardwell suggested, and I
Yeah.
tried it on my Tiny Hawk. I plugged it in with my wife next to me, and she almost saw me crying because all I saw was poof.
Well, the Tiny
Magic smoke.
Hawk is even smaller than these 20 by 20 boards in the 3-inch
Yeah.
quads. I mean, that's just really tiny stuff.
I just want to welcome Rick Halabar. Rick Halabar jumping
And you know what,
in.
Mr. Davila,
Hello, Rick.
Davila joined us too. Antonio Davila, I'm sorry.
Antonio Davila. Who's that? Who's that?
Antonio Davila joined.
What's his channel name?
Antonio Davila.
Oh, whereabouts is that?
Further up the chat, brother.
Oh,
Davila, say hi
wow.
again, Antonio.
Antonio, man, I'm sorry, I missed you.
And he does a lot of nice footage. He travels different places, and he gets around, and he even does it in Manhattan, if I'm not mistaken. He'll use his Osmo or one of those handhelds.
Yeah, righto.
He puts out good content.
I mean, Antonio is blue, so we've had Antonio in
Yes.
before, so I'm sure we're all locked in there. Gentlemen, I'd just like to say we've got 10 minutes left of the stream.
Okay.
Hey, Carlos.
Yes, sir.
Those signs there from Jim Wallace.
Yes.
I expected something like paper thin, like little,
Good quality.
not quality. The quality is very thick PVC material, I believe.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised that you're not going to hurt it at all. I was It's good
Oh,
stuff.
I'm not
Jim.
worried. I'd like to have back from the sky with like a light
pull
blue
one
sky
up.
blue with
Yeah.
and
That,
yellow writing. And
that
Mr.
PVC
Wallace,
is,
do you have a PayPal that if I wanted to do business with you, I can just PayPal you some cash or money?
Yes, PayPal.
Okay.
These signs are 4 millimeter, which means they're about 1/8 of an inch. And I've made them metal and reflective and double-sided and everything else. But these are weatherproof, and you can put them anywhere.
Yeah.
But the idea is, I think if people put them in, if you're doing a live stream, especially if you put it in back of you, it'll, just like Spike is right there, it'll promote your channel. Sometimes
Right.
somebody might see your face, but they don't know who you are, and they're just flipping by. Well, this way they'll at least see your name, and they'll remember that and come back. It helps promote your channel.
Right.
Right,
I would do it just for my own personal, I'm not into the
Mhm.
live stream at this point, but I see all the signs that you've made. I know you made one for, I think you made it for John T. Cash, right? And his
I've made
lights
about
up.
30 or 40 of them. Yeah.
No, but for him, his lights up, right? You made it with lights. Is that correct?
The sign that Ken has, the clock that lights
Mhm.
up, that's about the only thing he has that I did not make. Somebody else made that.
Didn't you make
that's
one
got-
for Cash, JT Cash?
The
Wasn't
only,
that you?
no, the only clocks I've made is
It's his grandson.
No, it's not a
John.
clock. It's a sign. His
Oh.
grandson made it.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Mr. Wallace here that did it.
Yeah.
So Mars,
I've also done logos, and some people want a larger sign and want their custom logo, and I do that too.
Okay, cool. So we'll discuss that.
yeah,
It would be more for personal.
Mike Roche, you want to talk? Say something?
yeah. Hey Mars, how you doing?
Good, yourself.
I'm looking into getting that iMac myself. Maybe later in August or in the fall. You're liking the big one, huh?
Yeah, loving it, mate. Loving it.
Yeah. I mean, does it seem overly huge on your desk?
Nah.
No way, mate. It fits good. I've had my 27-inch for a few months now, Mike. You will not regret it, mate. And Mark just got his. They are a good, solid.
Right.
compact
I've gone in the
computer.
store to look at them, but it's hard to imagine it in place. So I might get like a piece of cardboard or something just to put it there to see what the size will look like on my desk. You know.
Yeah.
That's a smart idea.
Now, hang on. We got Mr. Drone Bum.
I had to run down to the street corner to pick this up.
Jump Bum Drive.
I like the font. The font.
Well,
Yeah.
while we're at it here, I got mine here too.
Oh, there you go.
Now for
Hey,
Mitch,
I
I
just-
also. Now in Mitch's case, he uses a green screen, so I made him a green screen version too. That's the one you normally see, but that's the real physical side.
Yeah, you see the one up over the plant is actually just a graphic
Yep.
that I used Photoshop and stuck it on my background because I couldn't hang this on my green screen.
Cheated.
I could put it behind me. It would work,
Creative 7. I've had the 27-inch iMac for a while, and it's a great machine. Yeah, good on you, Jamie. That's Creative 7 guys in the chat there. And
You like my sign?
Mike Roche, I've got
Chevy
a
Drive.
27-inch, it's fine. Mike, I'm sure 27-inch will be fine as well. Let's see. Yeah, let's have a look, Mars. All right, man. Chevy Drive.
Yeah,
I like that one. That's good.
I've got.
I see.
Speaking of Macs, I've got 4 Macs. I have an old Mac I run my plotter with, and which I use for sign making. And I have an iMac.
You explain that in your live stream, don't you,
Yeah, I explained a lot of stuff in the
May I
live stream.
make a suggestion? Sorry to be talking over you. May I make a suggestion that if you can grab the link to that live stream and just bang it in the chat, mate. It'll be there forever and a day, and people will be able to jump straight across via the chat to have a
I
look.
have to ring his bell.
Have a
Be
look at all the
notified for
talking
the
that
next
you shared in regards to your Macs and things. The reason I'm saying what I'm saying, guys, is the countdown's on. I just want to make sure that we cover all bases in the last of our chat with the more important things, I guess. So, I mean, I really love that picture there. I do like that picture there. I just clicked it on because I think it looks good. Doesn't that look good? I always like a good flag.
Which model?
That's the Indiana flag.
Indiana flag. All right. It's
Yeah.
a nice flag. I like it, Jim. Okay, now I'm going to call it for each of my beautiful panelists. I call them the special, super special people panel, and I'm going to call a name, and then you can say your last things that you'd like to say as a part of being a part of the show, guys. So I'm going to start with what my screen tells me from left to right, which is the first one off the cab is Carlos, aka Conrad. What would you like to share with us as your parting word?
All right, real quick, and not to get too dramatic, but there was an issue on YouTube that I had, and I just hope that in America you're innocent until proven guilty, and apparently some people are proving me guilty until like hearing the second part of the story, or at least my story. So
yes.
I hope people don't always go by what one person says in a rant or whatever, and give the other person a chance, and don't come too quickly to judgment on someone. That's all I want to say.
Okay.
But other than that, this is for me a hobby. It's fun. I'm meeting people. I even got to meet Chris, MD, STI, MD95S, TSI rather. I don't know why I said
Really
STI.
way to network, Conrad. It is. It's really good.
Right, but this is for me fun.
Yes.
Overall, it's not a job. I'm not making money. This is just pure fun, and I think people have to be maybe a little bit less sensitive, less dramatic, and roll with the punches.
Okay,
that's what I want to say.
I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm reading between the lines, and that's all.
And I'm also, what you see is what you get. So some people just may not like me, and that's okay. That's all right too.
Yeah.
But I think people should give people a chance to.
I don't like it.
I don't understand. I don't blame you.
The politics of personalities, right? And that's the beauty of our planet we live on. We've got some really mixed bag of lollies. And what you're saying is there's been obviously something you've had to deal with.
And there's two sides to every story. That's
there always is. But one thing I'd like to raise to a greater platform is that we are all grown-ups. We are all adults.
Yeah.
We're not in the high school yard anymore. And those that are out there, there's always people out there that do. I guess one of the affirmations I use is to take offence is as offensive as to give it. So don't take offence for what people say. And if
I don't. If anything, it's just the opposite. Apparently,
I may be talking to the person that you might be giving.
Oh, okay. I hear you.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So there are a plethora of personalities, and try to look at the good in all. I think the meaning of life is to continuously seek joy in all you think, say, and do. So if you think along those lines, then all good, So that's going out to the world. What I'm saying there, not just the people on the panel.
I mean, it's not a loose sleep situation, but it's petty.
It's all good, man. It's all good, mate. And another one for everyone to consider is opinions are many. So just allow it to be and go with it. Go with it.
Yeah.
I guess your words, Conrad. Roll with the punches. It's all good.
Yes, absolutely.
And no malice intended. And that's, I think, is the intent. The intent of whatever's being said is got a lot to do with it. So that's things to consider, I guess. Even, you would know yourself, Carlos, just in the social world, in the real world, let alone the internet world, about what do you call it? Etiquette, a certain level of etiquette. I mean,
and tactfulness also.
You were dropping the F-bomb on Ken's show. We all know that Ken's got, the army of 9-year-olds to make up the bulk of his channel. So to consider the young ones is where he's coming from, and we understand that.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. And I think that, you're an aware guy enough to know all that stuff. And my hat's off to you anyway, sir, because I'm honored to have you on my chat. And
I appreciate the opportunity. And I've had fun with you for months, even before the chat. I've been on your live stream and watching you. Yeah. It's pure entertainment, and I really enjoy it. And now to be part of it is like, and I never thought I'd be on a live YouTube stream.
No, you said that in the early days, and you've been quite regular so far. So
as long as you invite me, I'll do everything I can to support you.
Yeah, good on you, man. So thank you.
With that, I will say good night to everyone.
Yep.
Thanks for having me, and catch you soon.
Okay, Carlos.
Mike, Mitch, Mars, Mr. Drone Bomb. I hope before the year is over, we'll catch up.
Yeah, maybe in the fall when it's cooler out, we'll go out.
Right, exactly. And just so you know, I fly by a park by the Clearview Expressway, a little closer than Flushing Meadow Park. You know the field where you see with all the ball fields, the softball.
73rd Avenue.
We'll go over there and just have a bunch of fun.
73rd Avenue.
Yes, exactly. Cunningham Park.
Yeah.
You know where it is, right there.
All right. So that's locked in. Now, Paul.
All right, guys, I'm out.
It's your stage, mate. You're next to say your final words.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, sir, for today's stream. What would you like to share?
3 things I wanted to touch on. First, this was a very special stream for me tonight. I'm coming up on August 8th. It's going to be my 1-year anniversary that I ever did a live stream. By accident, I live streamed. And the very first chatter on my stream was Mr. Crowley. And this is the very first live stream I've ever been on with Mr. Crowley. So it's a special night. And I'd like to thank you for letting me come on here. And Mars is wearing my shirt. Just honored to be
wearing my shirt.
It goes around and around, don't it?
Yeah, it does, man. It's fantastic, man. So thank you very much, Paul, for jumping on. I want to say that during the week we've just had, I watched a video of yours where you were doing a live stream and you did not even look at the chat. And it's an older video, and you were following a jet ski and a boat and whatnot, and just sitting there on the rock, and you had your little iPad or like your iPad cover over your iPhone there, whatever it was, the little screen monitor, sunshade set up in the tripod, and just talking away and flying away. I love it, man. I really loved it, Paul. So thank you very much, mate, for that video. You know, so good on you.
Watching, that's where I find my happiness, right there on that rock, man.
Yeah, a good spot. Well, good evening, good day, good afternoon, good morning, and thank you for coming on, Paul.
Thanks for having me. Good night, everybody.
All right, man. Hey, we've just got a late comer. We're just winding up, Mel. We're saying goodbyes, mate.
G'day,
oh no!
Yeah.
Hiya, Mel. Better late than never.
Everybody.
Hello, Mel.
I've given you the stage. Mel, how are you, man?
I'm doing well. I'm glad I caught you guys. Actually, what I'd really like to do, if I can, Spike. I took my brother out flying with me yesterday afternoon.
Yes, sir.
And he had a very, very, very close call.
Oh.
That I'd like to share.
Yeah.
With everybody, if I may put the video in.
I've locked it on you, Mel, and
I posted it in the chat so that people can go watch afterwards.
Okay. Yes.
I didn't know you were wrapping up so soon. I've been really busy, right? It came sooner.
Yeah, bear this in mind, Mel, that it's 6 p.m. Central America is when we start. 6 p.m. Central America, and it goes for 2 hours. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's where are we now? It's 6 minutes past 9 a.m. here for me. So it's 7 till 9 in the morning for me, and 6 till 8 in Central America time. So if you remember that, jump in a bit earlier next week.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, it'll be really good to have you, Mel. That's why I keep sending the emails out around to all the cool people. And you're like you are like my cousin, and
fuzzy cuzzy, right?
it's distant, but it don't matter, because one day we will shake hands too, in the big picture of things down the track. So Mel, I'm going to take it off you,
brother.
And I do thank you for calling in. I'm going to go the next one in line. I've got Mr. Puppeteer himself, Jim Wallace, the sign, Mr. Graphic. It's all your stage. What would you like to share with us in your parting words?
Brother, I think my friend Emu maybe should give the last word. He doesn't talk much, though. I did my first live stream today. It took about 2 hours. I had about 43 people on there. It was amazing. And so I'm in the group now for good or bad. And I plan on using my little Emu buddy here as my partner until I get Live one? No, you're live, aren't you? Yeah, I know. Okay. He's okay. Yeah. I mean, Skully has his, Spike has his Skully, and Mitch has his monkey, and I've got my emu, so we're all set.
All right. Well, I look
Thanks a
forward
lot for
to
your time, Spike.
Yeah, thank you, Jim, for being such a generous person with your signs and within the community. It's like Mitch said a little while back, a few weeks back, it's like a status symbol. And you're the one that's setting that trend. So good on you, mate. It's a pleasure to have you on board and meet, of course, Emu. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best with your future lives, and look forward to jumping on board maybe your show down the track. So Jim Wallace, aka Mr. Graphic, thank you very much. I know you've got one going to Overtaking Lane. My mate in Aussie here, he's getting one of your signs coming in, so that's fantastic. They're getting all around the world. It's really, really cool. So thank you very much, Jim. The next on the line is Mars FPV, mate. Your turn.
Who? Mate?
Yeah, you.
Oh, good. Mel, did you sort out StreamYard?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? All right. Yeah. Because I was trying to explain in Thingo's Claude stream. Because I quickly...
Yeah, but everything that everyone was saying was wrong.
What I was trying to say, you know how you use Google in on the YouTube page where you got to choose Google?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I had to do. Underneath that, I had to choose Cam, and then it worked straight away. So that's what I was trying to let you know yesterday in chat.
Oh, there was no Cam option. I was using... I was trying to connect it twice to my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
My Google account, and where I was making the mistake was I was not connecting it to my 400 AGL branded account. And once I connected it to that, then it started working. But yeah, Gage got me going last night with it. We figured out the problem when we solved the issue.
Yeah.
And in fact, he's going to be a guest on my show tomorrow night.
Cool.
What time, Mel?
My show's going to start a half hour early tomorrow. It's going to be at 7.
Okay.
Because he has a commitment to do at the top of the hour for him on West Coast time at 6.
Are you in Central, Mel? You're in Central?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 7 p.m. your time.
Right. Right.
Man, I'll
8 o'clock here. 8 o'clock here.
So 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Western.
Oh, that's good that you got it going, mate. And that's now. So back to you, Mars. Anything else you'd like to share, mate?
Yeah, just wrapped. I got the iMac happening.
Yeah.
The OBS almost sorted, and I'll be using Streamlabs as well. And just wish everyone all the best. Have an awesome weekend. What's left of it?
Yep.
Fly hard and fly safe, eh?
All right, Mars saying fly hard, fly safe. Good on you, Mars. Mars FPV, ladies and jelly beans. We're going to have an exclusive collaboration between Mars, Kaz, and myself live together in October. That's coming up, so it's something to look forward to. The next in the line in the panel, the special people's panel, we have the WWE World Bloody Crazy Mad Max Mike. All yours, brother.
Thank you, Spike. Hey, everybody in the chat. Good to see you guys. And thanks for sending me a link, Spike. I'm sorry I came in so late, but life got in the way. And I got on for a half an hour anyway.
Yeah, man.
But I've been doing some flying and stuff. And I got in what I think was a pretty decent boat chase on my channel. If you want to check it out, it's only 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
Catching up with a speedboat and doing an orbit around it. And I thought I did pretty well for a guy who can't wiggle his fingers, you know.
Yeah,
so had fun with that.
Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but otherwise, man, just enjoying life and whatever Carlos was talking about. Live and let live. Everybody just chill out on YouTube, and have fun.
Good on you.
It's all about fun.
Yeah.
If I say anything to ever upset anybody, call me on it and just say so.
Yeah. Man up, and get onto it straight up, and Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, Jim, thank you very much for the sign. I do appreciate that. And Spike, thanks for the invite, and good to see all you guys. And we got a big car show here in town. The Syracuse Nationals. There's about 6,000 street rods here in town for the weekend. All hopped up American muscle for the most part. A few foreign cars, but Mopar, Chevy, and what else am I thinking of? What's the other one? Ford. Ford.
Yeah, they're there too.
Yeah.
Excellent. That'd be good. You're going to get on down there, and are you going to do any filming of the event, Mike?
I might. It's like 94 degrees Fahrenheit today, so and it's
warm.
all asphalt where it is, so it's hot to go to the show.
Yeah.
But tomorrow I might get out with the camera and catch some. I got pictures from years past, but they're all over town. But during the day they're at the fairgrounds. So
yeah.
I saw the changing lanes. The other dudes from Australia.
Okay.
That you pointed out before. I watched them last night and mentioned it to them. And guys, I was speeding lanes, or I forget what their name was.
Overtaking lane.
Overtaking lanes. I saw their show last night, and they made a comment.
I didn't see it. I'll have to watch it back.
Yeah. So they were at a car rally, but we got a big one going on here. So anyway, it's summertime. Living is easy, and it's all good. So thank you, Spike.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Mike. You're a bloody blessing. I can feel your energy. You're glowing. You're like a pregnant lady, mate. You're glowing. All right, next in the line. Thanks very much, Mike. Ciao, man. Next in the line, we have my Uncle Mitch. What's going on, Uncle Mitch?
I built the world's largest drone, and I'm in it. I'm in it now, flying some acro. And I'm getting a little dizzy here.
Yeah, I can see it in the background. That's brilliant. I like the idea what you just said. The world's largest drone. You're sitting in it.
I'm in it. Yeah.
The whole house is flying around. You got wings on.
It's on autopilot, but every once in a while it turns me upside down, and I have to deal with that. Anyway, Spike, always a pleasure. I look forward to these Saturday night things. You're getting a bigger and bigger panel. Pretty soon we're going to have to buy tickets to be on your panel.
Yeah. I know there'll be the day that'll come where it'll be sort of a bit of probably an invitation only. So one week it'll be, this half a dozen people, the next week that half a dozen people. So but
you almost have to do that. Or I wish I had that problem. I sit there on my live stream by myself and nobody shows up. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I need to grow a scragglier beard and some long hair and get a
like I said, I've already mentioned. I think the toupees and the wigs might be a bit of a thing for you.
Something like that. At any rate, always a good time, Spike. I enjoy it, and I appreciate your support too.
Thank you.
And I have two things to say before I go. And where's the other one?
That's it. I'm through.
That's it. I'm through. Good on you, mate. Good on you, Mitch. I've got one of those special effects boxes coming too, man. I bought one from Amazon Prime, and I've got a new microphone and the other bits and pieces coming along. So they reckon by the end of August I should have my items from America. So it was a good spend up. And all for the greater good, to put on a better show, make a better stream. So looking forward to all of that. So thank you very much, Mitch.
Pleasure, man.
The last in line is me. So I'm going to what am I going to do? I'm going to say thanks to everybody in the chat. Thank you, Mel, for popping in at the last minute. We'll come over and check your chat out tomorrow. We've got the Grumpy Vlogger. Awesome fella, Lloyd Mendenhall. I noticed we had Manic Magic. G'day, mate. Thank you for popping in. You popped in a little bit just at the last minute, so good on you. Coast to Coast Drones, fantastic. Also another late entry, but thank you very much. We have James back from the sky. Good on you, man. Super close call with those wires, Mel. Glad it was just a close call. Wow. Yeah, I look forward to watching that. I'm going to watch that shortly myself. You're welcome. Mel. Fuzzy Cuzzy. Good on you, mate. And Paul, the drone bum, and just everybody, and Thomas, You know, we had Roland on earlier, all the way from the Netherlands, and he stayed up early. So yeah, guys, I'm going to throw a few links in the chat. What they are, one is I entered a competition. If those of you are unaware, I'll put it in now. The competition is with, once again, it's for microphone, My Road competition. This is a different competition to the My Road Reel. This one is a competition for a little iPhone case and the wireless Go microphone, which I'm mad keen to get. I really want to get that microphone. It's going to really broaden my horizons to be able to walk and talk and not be tethered to the camera. So that is definitely on my wish list. The Rode Wireless Go, and there's a competition for it. The link I've just put in was my entry into that. So you can vote, and if you vote, then of course it all goes to the cause. So is that the right? I think I put the right one in. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've been in a couple of competitions, and that's that link there. And if you throw me a vote, I much appreciate it. The other thing is we are weekly. Yes, this is week number 3 or 4 or whatever it is. I'm loving it. It takes me, I don't know, this doesn't stay like this. I pack it up and then I set it up each week. So, you know, it takes about an hour or so doing that. There'll be the time when the track will be permanently set up studio. We'll have the lounge going on. We'll have a couple more cameras going on. We'll have the open fire going on. Make it a little bit more homely, a little bit more man cave. And, yeah, really sort of do some specific stuff. I am going to do another marathon live stream coming up. And that'll be more than 14 hours straight, a solo effort. I'll hold the current world record with that one. I'm pretty sure I do. Other people have said, no, we see someone do 24 hours. No, they did it with 6 people, you know, and they cut away to other videos. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just a solo bloke doing his thing, playing a bit of music and just chatting away, and the live chat rooms where people talk on typing. And that's what my challenge is, and I'm going to have another go and see if I can knock it on the head and get no copyright strikes. So that's what we're going to do there. Finally, did I have anything more I want to say? I will be going live on Facebook coming up down the track. Like Roland said, I'm going to probably do double banger. So we'll set it up so that when I'm streaming here, we'll be streaming there too. And I'm not sure how the chat works like that, but it may be a bit more of a healthier chat and a real sort of super networking with a lot more people and broadening our own horizons as individuals. I really, really dig. Take my hat off to you all that's here now, have been here from the get-go, my supporters, my iSpike family, helping me grow, helping me be inspired to spend the money, spend the time, spend the energy doing what I do, because I'm just loving it. I'm just loving it. It's a second win for me as an entertainer, and I feel like an old rock and roll dude. But I'm giving such a buzz doing this, and I really will never forget all the people that are a part of my world now, helping me grow. It's part of being my foundations. You guys are my foundations for what's to come. And if nothing more comes of it, doesn't matter. This is just such a blast. Fan-bloody-tastic. I think that's all I want to throw in there. I'm not going to worry about the NDL. So, I did win a prize yesterday. Osby Drone. I won a NDL license for you to mod your drone. So what I'll be doing is I already have that, so I'm going to give it away, and I'll be linking that with my Mavic mod video, and that's been on the making for ages. I almost had it done, lost my files, been slowly building it back again. It's quite a comprehensive video, and I really want to make it a bloody good one. So it's I'm putting everything I can into it, really tweaking it, making it nice before I release it. When I release it, I'll promote it before it gets released. Then it'll be released, and there'll be a competition associated with it. Watch the video, and there'll be certain things in it that'll ask, and how many of something or something like that. And the person that gets it right on a certain day or whatever, or I don't know how exactly fine-tune the drawing of it, there'll be a free NDL license worth about $50 American. So it's not nothing to sneeze at. Good little prize, and that'll be passed on down the track as well. So I think that's. I'm just looking at I've got a little list here, and I think that's all I'm going to gas bag about this time round. Remember, of course, the mighty merch. Yes, Look at the merch plug. Yeah. And that's BK42, B for Bob, K for Kevin, 42. Please support him. I'll throw that link in when I shut up, and put a few more links in the chat before the end of the chat's over. And once again, I don't really have a parting N word apart from Skully and me. Wish you all the best. Have a bloody awesome week. And what do you reckon, Skully, eh? You can do the first one? All right. Who? Ta-da. Peace and love. Perfect, Mitch. Perfect, mate. My sound engineer, you did it well. All right, guys, I'm going to click a few buttons and we'll throw some links in the chat. See you later. I hope you all have those that are streaming. I hope you all have a fantastic stream. And, thanks for this one. Ta-da.
All right, bye, guys.
Hooroo.